problem. Come on, charger. What's up, Lefty? I'm kind of continuing Next Gen's live stream because Vader, what's going on? We were talking car parts with Ford Blue Gauge, and Brails for Ride wanted to get in here and talk about some taillights he was looking for. What's up, Vader? You just chilling? That's cool.
Yeah, just chilling. I'm gonna chill.
Sounding all crazy over there, Vader.
The journey of the dark side.
David Martin, my bro, what's up, man? So yeah, obviously, I'm assuming by your game there, you like Darth Vader. Is that what's the Vader part of that?
I really like Darth Vader.
Okay.
So I chose Darth Vader as my character.
Gotcha.
And I play games.
What games did you say you play again?
Fallout 3.
And I play games. Oh, that's right. I remember. Austin Ferris. What's going on? Street Fox, what's up? Big Chief, how you doing, man? Good night. Good evening. Yeah, it was Ford Blue Gauge and Brails for Ride should be jumping over here, I believe. There's Ford Blue. What's up? The link's right there if you want to jump up. And then, like I said, hopefully Brailsford should come over, I would think. Stupid Fast, what's going on, man? See, at least I didn't. Everybody else was calling you STF tonight. I'm like, no, it's SFT. It's not Stupid Truck Fast. Too funny. How can I do this where I can see the chat? There we go. Much better. My setup is so ghetto for going on lives, it's ridiculous. Sure, everybody knows what I'm using up to hold my devices right now.
Yeah, I use my legs.
Use your what?
I use my legs as a stand.
Your legs?
Yeah, I use my legs as a stand for the video.
Gotcha. What's up, 4 Blue?
Not much.
Oh, looks like we got another one. No Fox.
What?
Go ahead, 4 Blue.
So I have a question. Is Big Chief, is that Big Chief from Street Outlaws?
No.
No. Oh, okay.
What side taillight did Brailsford?
He said the girlfriend side.
Yeah, the wife side. He said.
Right side.
Girlfriend side.
There's one on in Port Orange, Florida, right now on Marketplace for $75.
Is it like brand new?
It's chipped or cracked.
It's a 2013. It looked good, and the guy didn't say.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah, if he wasn't needing it, somebody needs to buy it and flip that damn thing, make a couple $100.
What's the deal with those? Like, you can buy a 2015 for like $100.
I don't know. All I know is the salvage yard, we were selling them for like $300 a piece for a while there. I don't know what they're actually going for anymore.
Well, market $250, but for like that's the cheapest, except for this guy who's in Port Orange, Florida. But like for a 2015, you can buy them all day for like $150, $175.
Brailsford, did you just hear what No Fox was saying about there was one on Facebook Marketplace for $75?
Is it broken? It's got to be the stock 13, 14, not the 11 through 12.
This is a 13, right side.
Is it from a car that was green and wrecked?
He didn't have a picture of his car. I don't know. Let me get back to.
Wait a second. Brailsford,
There's-
what year is your car? Is it 13 or 12?
No, that's a 12, but I like the 13 taillights, so I was gonna put them on there.
Oh, so you're looking for a set then, basically, not just the one, right?
No, I've got a set. I found a set here because a young Marine sold me a set. He had a set online for $75, and I reached out to him and he said that he sold it already to somebody and like I'll give you $90 for it. He's like, okay. So I have a good driver's side and a passenger side that has a crack in it and a ring that's out because his girlfriend backed
Oh, I
into
see what
something.
you're saying. Okay. So when you bought that other pair, the one side was really good, the other side wasn't.
Yeah, it's not that.
Gotcha.
And I have replacement LED things I could solder in, but it's not going to fix a cracked screen. So
And so what did you say the difference was in the one that he saw on Facebook Marketplace? That was for a regular GT? Is that what you're saying?
No, it's probably cracked
doesn't matter.
or chipped.
Oh.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if he
that's what
said
I'm
it's
thinking.
for $75, it's probably cracked or chipped.
David
That's
Martin
what
said
I'm
it's going to have a
thinking.
if
gap.
it's $75 since on there, it'd be gone.
There's just a lot of things going on.
Huh.
The other thing is if they got deep, even if they're not cracked and chipped, but if it's got a heavy scratch in it, a lot of people don't want it, so they'll call it defective.
No, it's gone
On
on
those, I don't
Boss,
know
so it has
why.
to be in decent shape.
Oh, yeah, yeah. The at the salvage they have what they call NIQ, which is not insurance quality. So if it's insurance quality, then it's going to be, the 250, $300 unless the prices come down. Now, if it is NIQ, then it would be, 75 or $100. Deep scratches, small chips, but still usable. Because if you lose a taillight completely broke or crashed or something, then you're willing to pay $75 for something that's got small chips in it. You know what I mean? So, yeah,
Sure.
he's looking. It sounds like Brelford's looking for something that's insurance quality.
It just has to have, it just has to have, like, it just has to be in good shape.
Right.
Can you see the
And
chat, Brailsford?
And
David
also, I
Martin
don't want the, they have the, there's like no, I don't have it up right now. There's an off-brand, and the off-brand versions, if you buy one of those, the color is just slightly off, and I don't want to mix and match one or the other.
So you're wanting the factory 13, 14 lights.
Yeah, I'm trying to read what David's saying.
He said you're going to have a gap between the trunk and the tail
Oh
light.
yeah, I know that. They make an adapter kit you can get for it, and actually I've put them on there before, and unless you're like really unless you're gonna get some guys and be a dickhead about it, I don't really notice it.
What's up, Tubal?
Right, David? David, don't be a dickhead.
Hello, everybody in the chat.
What's up, Four Valve? Good to see you over here, man. Are you still getting snow, Four Valve, or did it finally stop?
I'm going to go back down for a little bit so I can see what's going on down there.
All right, cool, man. Thanks for coming on. Appreciate it.
Yep.
That.
Some way I have a feeling Gary's going to show up. He's probably going to get to that point. So we're like, all right. I'm hoping oh, we lost No Fox. Can you hear me, Matt? Vader,
Yeah, man,
you got some background noise going on?
I'm editing. I'm editing while I talk to you. Sorry, I can turn it down a little.
Oh, no worries, man. No worries.
I gotta hear
Yeah,
what
I
I'm
didn't
saying,
think,
or else I don't know where the hell I am.
I didn't think finding a set of those taillights would be that difficult for a decent price.
No, man, they're super pricey.
Really?
People sell theirs. You can get a good price for a set. It's usually like $400 or $500.
That's what I was just going to guess. Because I can remember, I think I see, but those are the S550 ones that I remember seeing, like on American Muscle and stuff like that. Oh, yeah. What were you saying the other day? You said something about American Muscle.
American Muscle's trash, man. They're junk.
Why? Why do you say that?
They sent because they sent me. Let me go out to my garage. So my wife's not hearing me upstairs. I ordered. My boss had a leaky radiator, and I ordered a replacement from them, and it came, but it had. It came.
Oh, we lost you for a sec. You froze up. Oh, there you go.
Am I good?
Yep, you're good.
All right, so I ordered a replacement radiator from American Muscle, and it came, and it had like the box was super effed up as soon as it got here. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be good, and I opened it up, and there was like these long. I got pictures of it, I think too, probably still on my phone. These long like jagged lines going down the radiator, like someone like took a key and just went like all the way down, and they're like it was super fucked up. And I was like, hey, and so I called them. I was like, you guys sent me. Here's the pictures of the box. Here's the radiator. They're like, oh, so sorry. We'll expedite you out one tomorrow. We'll get it out there. And that one got to my house in like 2 days. So I'm like, oh, great. It'll be here tomorrow. Cool. Well, and they're like, well, first we got to process the return of that one first. I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. My car this whole time was on jack stands while I'm doing this because I had the old radiator out and I was ready for the new one. And so my car was on jack stands, the old radiator out, and and a few days pass, and I'm like, hey, what the F's going on? Where's my radiator? And they're like, oh, let me check on that. Hey, we don't have any more in stock. I'm like, what do you mean you don't have any more in stock? Did the guy who freaking took my order and said, hey, we'll expedite you out another one, didn't look and see, oh shit, we already sent you the last one? Like, I was so mad, and they're like, well, we can switch you to brands, but at that time I was trying to stick with the OEM radiator, and so I started pricing it out other places, and I mean, I didn't realize how much difference of a price the Boss radiator was from the GT radiator. It is substantial. It was like fucking $750, and yeah, and so I was like, all right, and so I priced it out a couple different places, and I was having a hard time getting one to me in any time less than 3 weeks, and so I was like, I can't wait that long. My car's been on a damn jack stands for a month and a half at this point. And so I ended up buying from American Muscle again. I bought a damn Mishimoto, and that's in my car now. And it works. It's the same cooling capacity, and it looks better. But I was just trying to stay OEM originally.
Oh yeah, I get you.
Hey, Sublime,
Nope. What's up?
check your messenger.
What do you mean?
Facebook Messenger. Check your Facebook Messenger.
Yeah, I saw something pop up on that.
Check
What
it.
is that?
That's the tail light.
Oh, really?
I shared the link.
Oh.
It's not broken, and it has Ford stampings and Ford part number on the back.
Well, the ship.
Well,
I told the guy.
Well, I don't trust anyone on Facebook in shipping. Like if I buy on Facebook, I usually buy it local. The only people I'll buy from on Facebook are from the Boss Owners Group. The Boss Owners Group. I tell you what, I don't know the GT500 groups because I'm not in them. But like as far as like car community, there's a lot of those coyote groups are pretty toxic groups. And you're like 50-50 chance you're gonna get screwed if you buy anything from them. But I've done numerous transactions on the Boss Owners Group, never had issues. Everybody's super helpful. No one really trolls each other. I mean, it's I like the community a lot, so that's another reason I'm kind of hanging on to my car. It's not the main reason, but it's a reason.
Gotcha. Well, for what it's worth, when I finish the stream, I'll pull up that thing that NoFox sent me, and then I'll maybe try and forward it to you on Instagram.
Yeah, I'm waiting for my cool intake to get here. It should have been shipped out today, so hopefully it'll be here soon.
What carrier is bringing it?
Oh fuck, it's gonna be forever, man. It's USPS. It might go to Siberia first.
Yeah, exactly. I have a custom like plate magnet for videos and car shows. The one that I posted, being shipped to me, and it was supposed to be here today, and of course USPS now it's in delay. Even though people that ordered theirs after me, like Underfed Coyote out in Vegas, he's already got his and posted it on Facebook. I'm like, he placed this order after me. I'm like, what the hell's going on here?
Yeah. So oh no, Fox just disappeared. Oh well,
No,
I was about
Fox,
to
you
ask
there?
him a question. I was gonna ask him a question and he's gone.
He'll come
The
back. It
moment.
looks like he's still there. It looks like his screen just went black.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, Fox, you there?
You there?
No, Fox.
My bad.
So, yeah, man. Hey, so what color is your Fox again? You told me in one of your comments. Oh, he's
what
gone.
happened? We lost him. I'll put the
He
link back
gone.
up.
Yes, gone.
I'll put the link back up in case he needs to get in. Uh, yeah, it's funny. I was looking through, I think it was Instagram today, and I saw a post for somebody posted. Oh no, it was on YouTube. It was a YouTube video 4 months ago of a 2012 Boss 302. It was black with red accenting. Didn't have the Recaro seats though.
Yeah, mine doesn't have them.
Oh, it doesn't. Still a nice car though. Looked in really good shape. I went to their website and I guess apparently it sold already because it wasn't on their inventory list. Oh, he's back in here. Hold on. Sorry.
Yeah. Hey, so I'm gonna address Stupid Fast. Stupid Fast said censored by American Muscle. That's another thing that super pisses me off. Is I've tried to leave reviews numerous times. Shitty reviews. Guess what? We can't process your review at this moment. Please try again later. Every fucking time. But if I try to leave them a good 5-star, oh yeah, good to go.
On American Muscle?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not saying that they're bullshit review system set up, but I think there's a bullshit review system set up.
Oh, Brian Lynn, man, sorry, I didn't even see you snuck in here, dude. How you doing? Getting caught up on the chat.
I was
Sorry.
one of the wheels off of LMR, and I asked them one day. I called them, and I said, "Why are you guys like $50 more, $75 more a piece for the same exact wheel at American Muscle sells?" And the guy at LMR said, "Well, when the finish falls off of them, of you, and American going to."
Hey, Mimi, how you doing? Thanks for coming in.
So yeah.
I haven't bought anything from them in a while. For my old 05 GT, I mean, they were okay for a long time, but then they started cutting corners, I think, to save money. And when I was modding my 05 GT back in 2012, 2013, I mean, I had no issues with them ever. And I did the Bama because I didn't know better. But I mean, the free unlimited tunes for life. I mean, anytime I bought a new mod, getting it updated, I thought that was awesome. And it was super quick and helpful. And but now I wouldn't trust them to do anything.
My cousin had a Bama chip for his car, and it wouldn't even run. The thing wouldn't idle. It smelled like raw gas coming out of the tailpipe.
Yeah. Hey,
but
Sublime.
I wanted to see how far away the guy was with the tail light. He's like 2.5 hours away from me. I thought if you were interested in it, I'd just go get it, ship it. But
Dude, that's a drive. Don't do that.
he's like, oh, yeah.
I gotcha. Hey, dude. Hey, Sublime, check this out. I won something on a YouTube channel. Actually, some guy in Hawaii is a fellow MG guy. He does paintings, and I won a painting of a Ferrari.
Really?
Oh,
yeah.
Wow.
Go a little bit to the right.
Wrong way.
Other way.
Wrong.
Yeah,
Other way. Right there. Whoa. There you go. Oh,
That's
yeah.
cool.
Nice.
That's cool.
Yeah. So it's on my memorabilia wall here of junk and stuff.
Nice.
But,
That's cool.
yeah.
10.
Now it's a Ford versus Ferrari wall.
Frank, what's going on, man? You'll get more people in here than I expected.
Chilling.
I was just thought it was gonna be the few that were still on next gens and jump over.
Freestangs.
I have to finish editing my video because I failed yesterday when my computer decided to close everything up.
Okay.
If it does it again today, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Huh.
So hey Brailsford, do you upload on certain days?
I try to. Well, I mean, sorta. I try to do Tuesdays, Thursdays. And if I have enough material, then I'll do like a Saturday or a Sunday. But some days, some weeks I don't get a lot of stuff. The weather might suck like it does now, and I'm kind of banking on what I've already got in the tank, and my tank's running low, so we'll see what's happening. So I might, and the fill the gap, I might try and throw a live stream in. And one of the reasons I haven't done like I haven't really done a Mustang live stream is because I know that like there's a set group here, and I don't try and step on anybody. So I do MGB live streams for my other car, and that's like an untapped community. And I'm hoping to just be kind of like a very unique car in that community where people like, if you see it posted, even though it's not like the nicest one, you'll be like, oh, that's Project Bobby B right there, or something like that,
Yeah.
Or like I could run out in town and somebody'd recognize me, which has actually happened. Weird enough, it's super weird. I don't have a lot of followers, but I've been recognized for the boss, and I've been recognized for the MG before, which is it's a really weird feeling. I'm not gonna. I wasn't ready for it, but some guy like drove up behind me, and he was like behind me, and I heard someone yell Project Bobby B, and I was like, what the hell? I was like, what the hell is that? Yeah, because it's a convertible, so I was like looking all around. I was like, where the hell did that come from? Yeah, that's funny though.
Yeah, just wondering about that because that's what I was thinking about doing, like figuring out 2 days and then setting the.
Well, I think at first it really doesn't matter, and I think it's once you start building up a base, right, to have set days, I think it does help, just so they know that that's when you're going. If they're actually like true viewers, right, and not just people who pop in infrequently, then they'll pop in on the days that they're expecting you to upload. Now, I usually do it like in the morning, and I think my reasoning was I read somewhere about it giving it time to like get caught up in the YouTube algorithm. And I don't know if that might be bullshit. I don't know, but I put it up at like 10 a.m. And there's a couple people who do it. A lot of people just wait till 7, but they're also like big time people. So I don't know the right way. I just kind of guess and go with it. I've just learned recently that I've been tagging my videos 100% the wrong way. To me, it was the smart way, and I thought that it was the right way, but I was wrong. I would like if a phrase was like Boss 302 Mustang, instead of that, I would do Boss tag 302 tag Mustang tag, and I thought that the algorithms would automatically piece them all together. Well, I found out that is not the case. It will just take each tag individually. And so, fun fact for all of you people, make sure you're not doing that shit because it's going to completely tank. Like I've got so many videos where I've gone back and I've already started modifying them, and like some of them should have blown up. I've made a couple where I'm like, oh, this is gonna be huge, and it just falls flat, and I was like, what the hell happened? Like when I yanked my son's tooth out with my Boss 302, I thought people were gonna eat that shit up, and I got like 100 views. I was like, this is super. I got like 500 now, I think, but I was like, this is super weird. Like this should have blown up in the Mustang community at least, and it didn't. So I don't know. I'm going back and retag. I'm still like I've got like 100 and something videos, 150 plus, and so I'm going back to try to find the ones that I thought would have been really successful and changing them. Like everything for my MGB, everything that's like do it yourself at home. People look for all that stuff, so I'm trying to re-edit it and at least maybe recoup some of the hits that I lost and maybe get some more interest in my car. And I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm ranting on your.
No worries, dude. This was an impromptu one tonight anyway. I was just kind of taking over, like I said, a next gen. You and 4Blue were talking about the taillights, and I didn't want to. You're like, yeah, okay, this is the Brails Forget Screw Show, next gen. Thanks. So I was like,
no, yeah, I was joking.
Yeah, I know. It's all good.
It's all good. You just put those tags in the description, right? That's where they go.
The tags, no. So like when you post, right? It's below the description. So your description, you're just gonna type up whatever the hell you want on it, and then you should, if you're on YouTube Studio on your computer, you should be able to click Show More below the description, and it should have a section for tags that you just enter them, and you can enter up to 500 characters.
Okay, I'm gonna have to start doing that on my computer. I do everything from my phone, so
you can do it on your phone, but it is a pain in the ass because it doesn't count the 500 characters for you. So if you go over, it's just gonna say can't save, and you're kind of left guessing on how many you have. I've learned a lot of this because I've screwed up a lot of things. So
That's
That's
what
how you learn. That's
I'm
how you
trying to
learn.
I can so I don't screw up. Yeah.
yeah, my dad. So my dad. I started out in March with, I want to say, I had like 60 subs back in March, and my dad started out at 0. And my dad is gonna catch me next week for sure. He's gonna pass me and blow by me. He's a woodworker and he's got unlimited content. He's like, oh, I need something. Let me go turn a bowl today, and it's
Wow.
super easy for him. Yeah.
That's
But-
crazy.
And
How
there's
many subs does he have?
webs. What's up?
When I just started last week, I'm like up
How
to
much
30,
subs does he have?
trying to figure out.
Wait, what are you up to, No Fox?
I'm like 29, I think,
Oh, gotcha. And when did you
Yeah.
start it up?
last week.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're doing well. You're in the right group to help get you boosts too. That's for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Vader, what were you asking, Vader? Sorry, I didn't hear you, man.
How much subs does your dad have?
Oh, so I'm at 557. I think he's at 541, and he's screaming up my back. At one
Okay.
point, I was about a month ago. I was 90 ahead of him, and he's just catching me. He's roping me in. But there's a website out there that kind of predicts, and I'm sure after I tell you guys this, you guys are all going to go find it. It'll predict for you based on what you have so far, and if you're not on for very long, it can't predict it. But if you've been on here for a little bit, it'll predict when you'll make milestones for your subscribers based on line charts and stuff like that, right? And then it'll also
gotcha.
predict for you. It'll predict for you based on the content you already have. When you get monetized, how much money you'd be pulling in per video.
See,
So,
but I
like-
think that's kind of tough to predict. You know what I mean? Because think about it.
They give it a
could-
range. It's a
Yeah.
range.
Oh, I gotcha. Because
So,
yeah, I mean,
like-
right now mine's just a plain GT 500. People have already seen 30 million videos on those things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But if I turn around and decide to turn this thing into a world drag car, my views would probably go up exponentially. You know, whereas if I just do my little small crap that I plan on doing to it, I don't give a crap if I end up getting 10 million subscribers or 1,000 subscribers, or even 500 subscribers. It's obviously not going to get the content. Because
Hey, two Valve, I appreciate that, man. He said he showed his coworkers the tooth
Yeah.
video.
yeah, so
I need to, yeah. So I got some stuff I want to do with the boss, but like I got priorities in life that take. I got things that take priority here, and I can't just go crazy on my Mustang like I'd love
Oh.
to.
yeah,
So
yeah. Trust me,
I'm
I
not-
would love to add power to it now, but it would be a money thing for me, even if I did want to put the power to it now. But
Yeah.
that's kind of a good thing that I'm going to wait a year or two and let me start saving up the money for it.
yeah. Well, one of the things I'm definitely going to do is at least the OP. I want to do the oil pump gears for sure, because
Yeah,
Even
I
if
did
I-
those
even
on the
if-
routes.
even if I don't do headers, I mean that is like for the Boss Mustang, that is the one weak point of the entire motor. And then once you fix that, the motor's pretty much bulletproof. And
Yeah,
then all you gotta do is worry about your tranny blowing. And my plan is to do the OPGs, the headers. If I don't do headers, whatever. But I want to be able to redline at 8,200. And yeah, and it's the power curve for the Boss. Like your standard GT makes peak power, I think, like 65, 6,800 RPM,
yeah,
somewhere in that area. And the Boss it makes peak power at redline. So you just raise redline a little bit. It's good
Gotcha.
stuff.
yeah.
There's some guys that got some videos out there. They're nasty. And I mean it's different. It's so weird. It's so much different. 'Cause I drove my buddy's supercharged Mustang, supercharged GT, and
Yeah.
it's hard to explain. It's just it's a completely different feel. I don't know how to explain it, man.
Well, I had a '96 Boss. It's probably it didn't have as much power as the Boss, but I kind of know what you're talking about. My 90,
Yeah.
it was a '96 Cobra I had, and it had some stuff done to it. It had long tube headers, BBK, and it had a BBK throttle body and
Yeah.
no cats. Oh wait, no, that had the cats. The Knots didn't have the cats.
One day I'd love to have a Fox or a New Edge or something like that, or I don't know. I'd love to have another project, but I don't think I can. I'm at a point now where if I did ever want to like keep my YouTube a thing, right, then I can't just get rid of my MGB. First of all, my kids love it. They think it's so super cool because they've helped
Yeah.
me work on it. And I like literally my channel split right down the middle. It's like half Mustang, half MGB. Like
Oh, gotcha.
I'll go through my public subs list and I'll be like, yep, that's an MG. And I've even done like a video before where it said comment what you're here to watch, and it was like split right down the middle.
Wow.
So
Yeah, the reason why I asked about American Muscle earlier is, oddly enough, I just ordered a few things from them today. But I've never really had problems with them. For the most part, my parts have always come in pretty decent shape. The only thing was I had those switchback turn signals for the Roush.
yeah,
And they ripped them to shreds in the reviews, but I figured what the hell, I'll try them anyway, And they
yeah,
actually lasted for a good while. Then the driver's side went out. So I bought the warranty form, and I
yeah,
called American Muscle. Not only did they send them out pretty quick, they sent me out, just even though one bulb went out, the turn signal part of it, they sent me out a pack of, that has the whole set. So basically each fog light and then each switchback turn signal. So basically they sent me 4 bulbs, even though I really only needed 1.
yeah.
So they
Well,
were good like that.
they've so I know a couple people who posted, and people who I don't know who they are, but they're some of the guys have posted on a couple of the pages earlier this year. Like some guy got, because they started doing truck parts and started doing Challenger parts.
Yeah.
This guy ordered something for his Mustang. I can't remember what it was. It was like a $350 part or something like that. And they ended up sending him something for an F-150 that was worth like $2,400. And the dumbass, like, he called him back and like, hey, I didn't order this. I probably would have sold that pretty quick.
Wow.
And yeah. So they screw stuff up like that, man.
Ford Blue, it's funny that you say that because I just ordered center caps not too long ago, like, I don't know, a week or two ago from American Muscle. They actually got here pretty quick. I was surprised. And these say supposedly, I think they were part of a promotion. So supposedly they should be here by this Friday, the 5th, I think.
Ford Blue, if you're supporting my dad, Ford Blue, you know it because my dad is a woodworker and he's got a Mustang, but he doesn't do Mustang content. The only
What
Mustang
year is
content. What's up?
What year is his Mustang?
That's a '07 Grabber Orange California Special.
Oh, nice. Actually, just saw one of those. That dealership that I looked at to look for that boss had one of those on there.
Yeah, he's had it. He's had it like 11 years. He's had it for quite a while.
My dad bought his brand new. It's an '07 California Special.
They're not. I tell you what, man. I love a 3. I miss my 3-valve. I still know where my 3-valve gets its maintenance because I have the My Carfax thing that still gets sent to me on email. So if I could ever hunt it down one day and the money is right, I would buy my original car back and turn that into a project car with my kids.
Yeah, well, trust me, if I would have had the money, I would have bought my Roush back. That's for sure. I love that car.
My dad's California Special. He put the quarter glass louvers on it, like the
Yeah.
and it's got the back glass, the louver, but they're the really nice ones. They're all made out of metal, and
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, no,
his car's immaculate.
You can actually like clean under those too. It's super nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think they make them anymore. Like that one he's got, I think the company doesn't do them.
Yeah. I used to live right down the street from JLT, and that was super nice because they were doing at that time they were doing like custom parts, like painting and all that. And the showroom was literally five minutes from my house, so I would just go drive to the showroom, see what they got. So like a couple of my engine parts or like my fuse box cover, I bought it off the showroom floor, and they did a military discount. So like I think it was online, it was like $150. I got it for like 80, and then the owner, his name's JLT, hence he like came outside. I popped the hood. He cleaned the hood off, or cleaned off the fuse box. He installed it for me basically.
Oh,
yeah, it was pretty neat.
Wait, are you talking about Jay, the owner of JLT, like JLT Intakes?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they like I used to run into that guy all the time at car shows in Virginia Beach.
Really? That's crazy.
Yeah. He's got some nice toys.
When I bought my PMOS cold air intake for the Roush, I didn't find out until after I ordered it that PMOS, I guess, basically copied JLT's mold for their intakes. You heard about all that, right?
How could that be? PMOS looks like an ugly effing. It looks like someone's like, let's take this gigantic drain pipe elbow and then throw a filter on it.
Yeah, the
Like, there-
PMOS that I had in the Roush, it was a nice setup. It looked really good. It had a nice clear top and stuff. I liked it.
I'm
But
thinking,
yeah,
well,
there's a whole video that JLT posted talking about how PMOS stole their version of one of their particular cold air intakes that they were selling. Yeah,
was your Roush, was your stage 3?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, I'm thinking of like the standard like GT intake.
Oh, I got you.
The standard
Yeah,
GT intake, it has that nasty like elbow right at the front,
Yeah,
and somehow it still makes more power than all the other intakes.
yeah, I know what you're talking about.
It's super ugly, but if you really wanted to go for broke for an NA motor, it's the one to get, unfortunately. But and then the other thing is like if I wanted more power out of my motor, I could put the 18 intake manifold on it, but I don't want to because I like the cool picture there. One thing I actually would love to do as a project just to see if I could do it is I would love to find like a 10 through 12 hood, maybe in black or something. And I would like to, so let me pop my hood real quick. You guys know like the intake manifold for the Boss, right? Where it says Boss 302 on it.
Yeah. It's
Yeah,
Well, what I
jump
would
on
love
the
to
intake
do,
plenum, right?
yes, what I would
Yeah.
love to do as a pet project is to where that intake it sits, right? It's like right about here. I would love to get a black hood, cut out a section kind of like a Corvette ZR1, and put
Oh,
like
yeah, with the clear?
plexiglass in,
Yeah,
so you could read the Boss 302. I think that'd be so cool, and nobody's done it. I just think it'd be really cool.
And then on the top of the plenum, though, it's like in silver striping, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's let's see.
See,
I don't
now
know
if
if
you
you
were
can
going to
even
get a
see it.
black hood, yeah. Now, I wonder if you were going to get a black hood, then maybe, I don't know if there's any way you can do it to do red on top of that silver. It would give it more pop in the center, you know what I mean? Or even highlight just the Boss 302
Yeah.
and something.
I don't want to mess with it. If anything, I'd get another one and swap it out.
Oh, yeah.
But this one probably doesn't need a touch up anyway. It's got some of the heat is kind of taking its toll in here.
I was still blown away back on the cold air intake, that PMS intake. Just that and the throttle body, and when it got retuned on the Roush, it gained like 80 wheel horsepower on both 93 and race gas. I was blown away. I thought for sure it gained like 40, maybe 45, but 80 was unbelievable.
Corvette.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, that Roush was, dude, I never lost a motorcycle to a motorcycle race from a 50-roll in that car. Never. Even 1,000 cc. Now, from a dig, obviously, they kill me, but from a 50-roll, that thing was so good. So good.
I'm hoping that when my new intake gets here, I'm hoping I can get 90 for my old Roush add-on here.
Oh, yeah.
We'll see.
So,
or maybe
the intake you're getting, is that the exact same one that Bossman has, or is his slightly different?
It should be the same one. It's he got
It's called
lucky.
an Air Raid, right?
Yeah. Well, it's an Air Raid Parnelli Jones edition because Parnelli Jones he was the famous Boss 302 racing driver back in 69, 70.
Yeah, we're talking about yesterday.
When you buy the car, it comes with like a DVD of how it was made, and he was at Laguna Seca when they were actually doing the testing of the mule cars.
Yeah,
and he got to rip them around a bit, and so they made Air Raid did a tribute to him for the Boss 302 and made the Parnelli Jones signature intake. So in my opinion, that's like one of the two rarest parts for this car. The other rare part is Kooks made a set of side pipes, which if you look up Boss 302 Kooks side pipes. They look like old school NASCAR side dumps, and they're sick.
Nice.
They're like big ovals, and they look so cool. But they stick down super far, and so they can scrape pretty easily. And so I haven't found one. If I found them, I'd probably still would put them on the car. But what I opted to do is there's these resonators that are in the side pipes that if you cut them out, it does the same thing, same sound. Yeah. It doesn't have the look. So I cut them out, and it's a direct flow just like the Kooks. So I get the same sound, and my side pipes remain hidden. They don't scrape every time I hit a speed bump.
The resonators that you're talking about, side pipes, are you talking about those little plates that are at the end where you disconnect it and you take the plate out?
Nope, that's what a lot of Boss people think I'm talking about. I'm talking about these guys.
Oh, really?
Yeah, this is a resonator, and
Well, so
look how
that's
much
got to be
more.
located all the way up towards the front part of the side of that pipe, then, right?
A little bit behind it, but I mean, it. If you look how much difference the
Oh
freaking
yeah, I know. It
diameter
looks
is.
like a looks like a binocular lens, just all the way down to the middle.
Yeah, but so when you take it out, you're at least doubling the flow, probably tripling.
That's in the
Wow.
What's up?
What's up, Bill?
that register, that's in your tailpipe.
No, that's in the side pipes. So Boss 302s have quad
Yeah.
exhausts. They
Yeah,
have side dumps and rear dumps.
Okay.
that's what I always loved about the Boss, man. I thought it was
So
cool.
actually, you're lucky. I'm in my garage. This is show and tell time. I have an extra set of an extra mid pipe that I got for $40, which is a $400 part, and I found it on Marketplace. This is what the mid pipe looks like.
Oh wow.
So this is the rear up top, and then there's the side dumps.
Oh, yeah, that's talking about where the side dumps branch off.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So it's basically about like building cutout.
What's up,
What's
Bill
up?
Fox?
Is that working like a built-in, like a cutout? Does it?
Oh, there's no cut. No, there's no cutout. They are always open. You can buy cutout kits and put it in. A lot of people do, or a couple people do, but I like it loud and proud all the time, man.
Hell yeah. Yeah, and that.
Matter of fact, it's still quiet. I still have my cats. I still have my over axle resonators. If I took off my over axle resonators, this thing would be stupid loud. And then
So
if I
you-
take off the cats, if my kids ride with me, they'd have to wear ear pro.
Bye G Money. What's up, man? So your car comes with a red key and a white key, right?
Yeah. So when I bought it, I was so misinformed. I didn't even know about the side pipes till I got it home. But when I bought it, the guy hands me the key, and I was turning around like, okay, cool. He goes, hey, wait a second, we got to give you your track key. I'm like, track key? What the hell
You
is a
didn't
track
even know
key?
anything about it?
I didn't know it had a track key. Dude, I was so misinformed. I just knew. I looked it up, and I just knew it had a more powerful motor, a better built motor,
Yeah.
and that's pretty much all I knew. And so I just knew it was cool, and I loved it. And so I took it. As soon as I got the track key in, and it so it has to warm up first. It has to get to running temperature before the track key kicks in. And when it gets to running temperature, you give it a little blip of the throttle, and all of a sudden it starts chopping like an old school hot rod.
Yep. It totally changes the dynamics of everything. Yeah. It makes
And it's
like
funny.
92 adjustments.
The first time I got my wife in the car, and it was driving, like I didn't tell her about it, and we're driving, and it runs like it's on the gray key at first until it finally gets warm. And when it gets warm, it hits the throttle. So we're driving, and it turns on the track key when we're driving, and it makes a chime. So it goes, makes a little or something like that.
Yeah.
And so we stop, and all of a sudden the car's chopping, and it's just sitting there shaking like this. And my wife's like looking around. She's like, "Your car is shaking." I'm like, "Oh yeah,
Oh yeah. I like it.
yeah." It was good stuff, man.
She was thinking it was bad, and it's actually good.
Yeah. But I'm gonna sacrifice that track key tune, because once HP Tuner supposedly tunes them, but
Yeah.
I don't know if I don't think I want that. I think I'm just gonna go with the tried and true Lund and or maybe in Palm Beach Dyno. What's up?
I said no fox. I like your dog.
Dog?
Oh, I like your dog.
Yeah, there's my dog.
So yeah, Brailsford. When my search for a car that ultimately ended up on the Roush started, it was a 2013 Boss 302 Laguna Seca black, and I found one with like under 1,000 miles. And this was in 2017.
Super rare.
Oh, I know. But see, my thing at the time was it was a 13 car. It's 2017 now, and I really wanted to have a warranty on the car that I was buying, even though it only had less than 1,000 miles. You know what I mean? So, and yeah, don't get me wrong. And then it went from that to then, okay, let's do a GT 500 13, 14, but it was almost the same principle. You know what I mean? 3-year-old car, warranty's probably out of date. So, and then I saw the Roush shoot, and I was like, oh yeah, no, I think I like this one.
if I can ever one day afford a Laguna Seca, and it's still in my price range, I'm gonna get it because there's only like 700 of them from each year, and they're wrecking them all the time because people track them still.
Are you talking about a 13 or a 12?
Either one, man. There's only like 700 of them.
Yeah. Yeah, that Laguna Seca I found was literally under 1,000 miles, and I think they wanted 45, 50? I think it was maybe 50.
That's about right.
Yeah.
They took I tell you what, man. When Carvana went nuts, like I knew people who just bought theirs in like January, and then they sold it back to Carvana for like 5,000 more than they bought it for. I mean, it's
Wow.
crazy. They were going nuts for them, and like a lot of there's been a lot of boss turnover for sure, and I think there's been a lot of turnover in a lot of the Mustangs, but it I can't get rid of it, man. My kids. I got too many memories here.
Oh yeah,
This
for sure.
This will be, and it's paid off, so it's just gonna stay with me for a while,
Oh, yeah.
forever probably.
What's up, Johnny G? Thanks for coming in, man.
So David Martin, he's a Great Dane.
A Cane Corso. Cane Corso. I've never even heard of them. I swear to God, you guys have been throwing dog names. I've been a dog lover my whole life. I've never heard of Brailsford dog. I've never heard of a Cane Corso.
You've never heard of a Cane Corso?
No, what are these hyper breeds? What is this?
My cousin raises Cane Corsos. He's got like 6 of them.
Yeah, they're good dogs.
It looks like on steroids. It's like a monster.
Yeah, it's kind of the same thing as the Parapresa that my dog. You look them up, man. They're Cane Corsos are they're like mastiff pit bulls mixed. Yeah. What's up?
What were we saying, Vader?
My uncle breeds Huskies.
Oh, cool.
My uncle breeds Huskies.
Yeah,
cool.
I like Huskies. Those are good dogs.
But
I love.
He's a Great Dane. He weighs 200 pounds, just a little over 200 pounds.
Jesus.
If he stands on his hind legs, he puts his front paws on my shoulders, and his head's over my head, and I'm 6'1".
So back in the day when I first got my dog, and he, for whatever reason, he was 100 pounds, but he's smaller than a Great Dane, obviously, right? And he was obsessed with Great Danes, and the dude, and it was so weird because I'd have to apologize to all these Great Dane owners. He loved playing with them, and so he would run up to a Great Dane, get up on his hind legs, and grab the Great Dane by the face and just stare at it, and I'd be like, "Dude, what the f are you doing?" Like my dog would go, I don't know, stare into these Great Dane souls, and I had to tell the owners, "I am so sorry, I don't know what he's doing."
Anytime we take ours to the dog park, a small dog will run over and just try to mess with him.
Yeah.
And
David, praise the Canario, man.
My dog doesn't like dogs.
That's how you spell it, huh? Presa Canario?
Yeah, well, it's Perro de Presa Canario is what the full name is. But yeah, Presa Canario is what they're just called. There's a guy who sells them near me, and I was gonna look at one for another full bred, but he wants freaking, God, I think he wants 2,400 for a puppy, or 3,000 for pick of the litter. And I'm like, dude, I'm not paying 3,000. I got my dog for $75 from the animal shelter.
Yeah, that's where my 2 dogs that I actually have now were bestowed to me from my stepdaughter, who shouldn't be allowed to have animals. She went through dogs like water. I mean, now they have one that they love and they're keeping. It's a pit bull, like a baby. I mean, she's full grown, but she's acts like a big baby.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, my 2 dogs they had as their dog, and then they were going to throw it in the shelter. I'm like, no, you ain't throwing the dog in the damn shelter. Give me the dog,
Yeah.
So now, in fact, almost 3 of my animals I have 2 dogs and a cat. They're all from her.
Yeah. All right, guys, I need to get off so I can finish editing my video before midnight. And
all right, man.
It's fun talking. Appreciate you listening to my American Muscle rant. I can talk bad about them all day, man.
Yeah, I can listen for sure.
Later, guys.
All right, later.
All right, see you later. See you later.
Let me put the link back up real quick, just in case anybody wants. I'm sure it's not that far away, though. So how many videos do you put out a week at all, No Fox?
I think I started last week, and I think I've put out 3 videos now.
Gotcha.
I might have done 4, but I was planning on doing 2 a week. That's going to be my goal.
I haven't watched all of your videos. Have you done driving videos, or most of them working on the car?
It's been working on the car, and I did one where I unboxed the axles and the carrier that I got.
Gotcha.
But I'm gonna do another alternator swap on my car. Hopefully, I might do it this weekend. And I'm gonna go over. I got a 6G alternator on there now, like what would be on your car. Like
Yeah.
it's for like a mid 2000s. I put it on my car because it's smaller. But I'm gonna take that off and I'm gonna put a 3G on that puts out 250 amps because my 6G is only 110 amps.
Oh, gotcha.
But my problem is I got contour fans on there. So those pull like 80 amps. And then I've got two Walbro 450s, and those pull like 28 amps a piece. So I'm like over 100 amps right now, just off of pumps and fans. So my
Jeez.
110
Nice.
alternator isn't near enough. So I'm gonna put the
The
3G
beat one.
alternator.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over because everybody talks about putting a different alternator on their car, like Fox body stuff, but it's not that easy. So like, yeah, the alternator that's on there now is 110 amps, but that thing's only putting out 65 amps at idle.
Oh, I gotcha.
That's what
So,
people don't understand. They think they bought 130 amp alternator and it puts out 130 amps all the time. It doesn't.
really?
Yeah, like the stock one that would come on a Fox body, those only put out like 30 amps at idle. That's why they're no good.
Wow.
So it won't run anything. You put or electric fans on a stock Fox body and it's done for. It's not enough power.
The only thing I didn't like about my Fox that I had it when I had it, was it definitely wasn't a car for the turns. It's like you try and get on that thing going through a turn, it would. I mean, the rear end's just so light. You know what I mean? It's just not going to grab. There's no weight back there to put it down. That's like that thing was one thing and freaking straight line and let's go.
If you put a set of 10-inch wide wheels and like a panhard bar like Maximum Motorsports makes, then
Yeah.
take a corner then.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. But you got to do, they're just not. You're talking about the sway bars and stuff in those cars aren't very good.
Did you see the chat there?
Yeah. Thanks to Valve. I watch his videos. Yeah.
Nice.
I've been going through trying to binge watch everybody's stuff. Like I watched Black Knight. I watched like 8 of his videos the other day.
Did you see what 4 Blue's talking about here?
And has 400 amp alternators on. Really? I'm just going to settle for the 250 amp. I wonder how big the case is in those 400 amp. They're probably monsters.
Yeah, if it's a 400, you would think so.
See, that's the bad thing with the turbo. You don't want a really huge alternator because that just moves it closer to your turbo and it overheats it.
Street Fox, my first Mustang was a 1991 notchback. When I got it, it had a motor was good, trans was good. It had upgraded exhaust already, no cats. I think it had a BBK or a Bassani exhaust, one or the other. I mean, it was a good car, but it needed body work. Luckily, though, I had a friend who used to do body for 30 years, and we totally restored it. Cut out all the bad rusty parts, put in new sheet metal. Came out really good, but then I ended up having to sell it. So, kind of sucks. Missed that car.
Oh.
But after it came out, I mean, not only did we redid all the sheet metal, painted it black, and then I put a nice red pinstripe going around the insert on the panels all the way around the car. Highlighted the red Mustang in the rear bumper. I think it had the GT taillights. Only thing I didn't like about that is it had the red interior. I used to get made fun of for that red interior so bad.
My car still got the red. Yeah.
At first I liked it, but then all of a sudden my buddies would go, "Yeah, it's got a rare red interior."
It doesn't bother me that bad.
Huh?
I don't. The red doesn't really bother me.
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I don't mind red. It's just when everything's red. At least it had a black dash. You know what I mean? So it's not like it was all red on the inside. I just hate when everything is red on the inside.
Yeah.
That's just overkill.
My trim's black. Top part of my dash is, but everything else is red.
Yeah.
Black, but I don't know if I'll go through.
What's up?
I thought about changing the whole interior to black, but I don't.
Yeah.
It's a lot of work.
Yeah.
Interior.
That would look good. Is your dash black already?
The top half of it is. I need to pull it. I'd probably pull it and put a.
Gotcha. Both two valve. Can you see the chat?
I just clicked on it. Yeah. For some reason, I didn't. Yeah, a lot of people say they have a problem finding it, but it's the same name as what I use. So, I don't know.
The red tweeted interior.
I got red tweed seats in the front of mine. Yeah.
Oh, nice. When you say the tweed, what do they mean?
It's the tweed, like it has that black mixed in with it.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
There's gray tweed. I've only seen gray tweed and black tweed, red tweed. I haven't seen like blue tweed. I don't know if that'd be a cool color.
Oh man, what time is it? It's 10:40. Not too bad. Yeah, it's funny actually. After I ended my live stream last night, I got a warning from StreamYard saying I'm getting close to my max hours for the month. What is it? How many hours is it? 20 hours? I think it's 20 hours for the month, and they said it was at like 30, unless it's 100 hours, and I was no, it couldn't have been that much. It was 20 hours, and I was at like 13.3, I think. So I still had 6.5 hours left. So I'm like, okay, well, I do 2 more streams, 3 hours apiece, and then it resets on February 18th.
You're almost to the end anyway.
Yeah, it was weird. In the notification, it said that less than 10% of the people use that much time of the 20 hours in a month. Like, really? Okay.
Nice.
Silverback blows that away.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think he has to buy that package because otherwise he'd be over it all the time.
I'm surprised he wasn't on tonight, was he? Silverback.
No, he wasn't. You're right. You're right. He wasn't. It's weird. Peppered red. Just. Oh, did you see that comment?
Oh, thanks, Johnny G. I'll have to get you back. Yeah, Ford Blue. I've never seen blue tweed. I was just thinking of that, of the colors I've never seen.
Silverback is a platinum gold member. Yeah, I know, David Martin. I took that sucker to the end. I remember. It was a late night. Not as late as Car Mobs, though, that one where he started at midnight. That sucker ran until 3:30 in the morning. Jesus. If I was working, I definitely wouldn't be able to do that.
Oh, Mr. Mach 1's in here.
Oh, Gary, what's up, man? How you doing? I told you. Did I tell you earlier? Here, Gary, I'll put up the pin if you want to get on here. Copy.
Working on the Fairmont.
Yeah, you're probably right on that. There you go, Gary, if you want to hop in there. New comments. Yeah, dude, it's like this Thursday we're supposed to get another 4 to 7 inches of snow, and then it's going to turn freaking freezing cold.
That's what would suck about still living up north. It's like you having that car sitting in the garage. You can't even get
Yeah. It's killing me, man. It's killing me. And this winter started off so mild. I mean, we were above average, probably 80%.
It's a perfect car.
What's up, Vader?
It's a perfect car.
Which one?
Yours.
Your car.
The 500? Oh, I wouldn't say perfect.
It better be perfect for what they cost.
Yeah. I mean, as far as if I could have it any other way, I'd take another couple hundred horsepower for sure.
But the other thing that sucks, so you like where you guys live, because I lived in Ohio forever.
Same thing, basically.
You have to wait out. You have to wait out winter until it stops snowing.
Yep.
You have to wait how long until all that road salt washes off the road before you.
Basically, it's usually one good heavy rain will take care of it. Yeah.
So if it doesn't, you got to wait for it to rain before.
Yeah.
So first we got to wait for all the snow to melt, and like I said, I've got a pile sitting outside my end of my cul-de-sac here. It's 12 feet tall. My freaking grandson went all the way up on top of the thing. It's freaking huge.
That's what I love about Florida. It's right now. It's the winter time, and if my car was together, I could drive it, and I wouldn't think anything of it.
Oh yeah, it's perfect weather down there right now.
Yeah.
Well, I damn sure ain't driving none of my cars.
No, it sucks. It sucks.
Yeah. See, Mr.
Well,
Mock, he's in just bad. He's got two badass cars, and he can't even drive those.
Yeah,
one, the other one was his wife.
Yeah.
but still, though, at least you've got two beauties. You can at least go out in the garage and be like, "Oh, I like you. I like you. No, I like you too." You know.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to drive that old Fairmont.
Yeah.
Be cool.
Ain't nothing but a party. Look at 2-valve GT. I drove mine to work today. He's trying to make you jealous. What's
I'll
going
bet-
on?
Well,
Ford
yeah.
Blue Gauge?
Yeah, Ford Blue Gauge was up here earlier. They were talking parts. As usual, that's what I'm deciding if I should start calling some of these streams part talk. Ford part talk.
Yeah. Well, no, that's a good name. I mean, shoot.
Yeah.
It lured me in.
And it's funny too because I told No Fox about a couple hours ago on. I don't know, was it on Next Gens or did I say it on here?
It was on Next Gens, I
It
think.
was on Next Gens that I said, "Watch, Mr. Gary Mach 1 will probably show up later in the evening somewhere." But then Next Gen ended his stream, and I started this one because Brailsford Rides was talking to Ford Blue about parts and stuff, trying to find taillights. And then you came over here, and I was like, "Oh, there he is, Mr. Mach 1's in the house."
Well, I had went on somebody's chat tonight, but I got busy at work. We had some emergencies, so I had to take care of them.
Oh, gotcha.
Well, that's what's funny. We started out on Mustang Mike,
Yeah,
Next Gen, and now
Yeah.
we went through three different.
Yeah.
Maybe it was Mustang
Yeah,
Mike's I
people.
popped in.
Yeah, I think I saw you on there.
Hey, stupid fast truck. It's always best to have a truck. You took
95.
on the way home. That's my normal drive. I come up 275, buddy, and I'm going to tell you, when I drive down 96, you better be doing 90 or 95, or you'll get run over.
Really?
Oh, the people drive like madmen on there, man.
Jesus, that's my kind of highway.
All 75. We were coming up 75. This is probably about 8 years ago, and my buddy he blew out the rear tire on his Trailblazer. So we're trying to change the tire along 75. It wasn't no fun. That was scary. The way people drive up that.
Oh no, they drive like maniacs, man.
People out here just drive like morons.
Oh yeah.
My sister's in a hospital over there. I can't remember the name of it.
In Chicago?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
What's one of the big hospitals over there?
Oh, God, there's Jesus. I can't even remember them now. I know I was born in Holy Cross Hospital. That's in Chicago. Jesus, you would think I would know something. There's Rush. Well, Rush Hospital, I would think.
Maybe it is Rush Hospital. That's it.
Rush?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're one of the best. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, she passed away about 3 or 4 years ago, and we went down there, dude. And the roads over there are shit. You don't know if you're going the right way or the wrong way, man.
Oh, I know, dude. Yeah, downtown city Chicago is. And it's funny. My dad always knew the back roads, so he could always avoid that stuff. I'm like, no, Dad, I want to go through downtown. I want to see down there. You know, get by all the high rises and shit. It sucks because there's so many damn carjackings going on now in Illinois. You know, I can't even drive my car down there to freaking enjoy it because I get freaking carjacked. I can guarantee you. Carjackings, I just saw it on the news yesterday or earlier today, are up 280% here. It's out of control. It's just ridiculous.
Wow.
And thank God they're staying out in the city and not bringing that shit to the burbs. You know?
It's crazy.
Oh, dude, I hate it.
Ford Blue Gauge got a thrifty in Windsor at 86 knots, daily driver, snow, whatever. Yeah, those Mustangs, they didn't drive too good in the snow for me.
No, not unless you had a whole bunch of crap in the trunk.
There you go.
I'll tell you what drives worse in the snow to me is like a Camaro or a Firebird. Those are the worst.
Yeah, I never driven one in the snow.
If you think bad. Like I used to daily drive. I had a '99 V6 Mustang that I daily drove in the winters in Ohio for like 3 years. The Camaro is way worse.
How did you live?
I lived. It was about an hour east of Columbus, close to
Okay.
Zanesville, Ohio.
Yes.
I lived right outside Zanesville.
Okay.
Yep.
Did you do any work on the on your car today, Gary?
Well, I tell you what I did. I took it from this way to this way.
Oh, that's
I had
it.
to stop- yeah, I had to stop up at Team Z and get some more bolts for the control arm stuff. And I ordered the shocks yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. So hopefully, this weekend. I'm gonna try to put the rear end in it.
That's
Oh, nice.
That's why you have to drill out the holes back there, isn't it, Mr. Mach 1? You upgraded to the heavier bolts.
Yeah, but the bolts alone will fit through there. Okay, that's not the problem. The problem is when I put the battle box in there, it didn't sit up right with the hole, so I gotta have to open that hole up a little bit on the battle box.
Okay. Because I thought Team Z sold an upgraded bolt kit, and they told you like right off the bat that if you get that better bolt kit, you had to open up the holes.
Well, my holes and everything fit the half-inch holes. That's not a problem.
Okay.
It's just where the battle box. So I had to take them back out so I could take out and drill them so I could enlarge the hole, because I don't think they were drilled right when they made the battle boxes. The kit.
Yeah.
I don't think they drilled them right. Hey, what's going on there, Flyby G Money?
That's what's going to make that rotisserie real nice is putting those in, because I put the Wild Rides torque box reinforcements in my car. I did a lift, but welding over your head and stuff, that was a real pain in the butt.
Well, I'm not going to weld the battle boxes because I already got everything else.
Oh, okay.
So once I get everything sandwiched, then I think it'll be okay. Yeah.
Thanks, Next Gen. Appreciate it.
Next Gen, you have a good night, buddy.
So you're just on
Huh?
you're not welding the boxes in? Is that what you said? You're just going to bolt them in?
The aftermarket battle boxes, I'm just going to bolt those in. Everything, the torque boxes and everything else I've had all welded. So everything's been strengthened up, instead of those little spot welds they got in them.
Yeah.
So I fixed all that up, so we're good.
That's good.
So anybody ever heard of that Wawas that Johnny was talking about?
Wawa.
Wawas. Here, this right here.
Yeah, that's what we have down here in Florida is Wawas.
I've never heard of those.
Yeah, it's huge. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they're all over the place. I'm trying to think what it would be like up there.
Did you guys see that comment, Gary?
Yeah.
You get to lay down a Cadillac.
No, it is not the best. I didn't weld inside my car. I just welded the ones on the outside underneath, and then you let them just use the bolts and nuts inside.
Well, that's basically what I'm going to do. But like I says, I had all the torque boxes all welded up all the way around and everything. And in the back, the torque box goes all the way across the bottom of the car. And then you got the two uppers. So I've had all that welded and everything. So it should be good.
I can't see Johnny's comment. What's he talking about? Which comment, David? The one with the Wawa reference?
Oh, yeah, it must be.
Just scroll up for it. It's up there. Or maybe he's talking about something different.
Yeah, everything down south here, it's either a Wawa's or it's a Thornton's.
Or what?
Thornton's, that's the other big gas chain.
Hold on, David. I'll pull that comment up for you and I'll highlight it.
Whereabouts you live at in Florida?
I live right outside Tampa.
Oh, okay.
I'm in Clearwater. I'm right next to Clearwater. I'm in a city called Largo.
Okay, yeah, I got family down there in Jacksonville.
Is that the comment you were talking about, David?
Jacksonville's about 6 hours north of me.
Yeah, you're down at the bottom.
Yeah, about midway, right in the where that little peninsula part comes off. Yeah,
Okay.
right between Clearwater and St. Petersburg.
Yeah, I would know. Are tracks open there, no Fox?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Street Fox 347 wanted to know.
Bradenton this weekend they're having the streetcar takeover.
Really?
Yeah.
Are you gonna be
So
ready
what's
for
his name?
that?
Cletus McFarland's going to be there. He's got his car ready to go. There's going to be a bunch of people there.
David Van Voor's going to be there?
Not sure.
His car's pretty fast. I mean, I think he was just, I don't know if he ever broke the high sevens or not, or if he always stayed in the low eights, but that was a pretty fast car.
And then, what is it? The beginning of March is the NMRA at Bradenton.
Are you going to be there? Or you get your car going to be ready?
I'm hoping. We'll see. I don't know. I'm going to go one way or the other.
Yeah, when you get there, hopefully the internet's good. You can have a live.
Yeah, I'll post it. If I go, I'll post stuff. Yeah.
Is this really amazing?
Put this up here.
Yeah, it's funny because, David Martin talks about Piggly Wiggly. Well, my parents lived in Richmond, Kentucky, down the street from the college, and they had a Piggly Wiggly there. And we used to go there all the time and go shopping.
Piggly Wigglies.
Yeah, it's a grocery store.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of the other one that was, the one that was down by my mom and dad's in Delray Beach. What the hell is the name of that? They
Publix.
probably have them up, huh?
Publix is what's big down here.
Publix, that's it, yeah. Yeah. Man, yes, Manuel Gomez's car is fast, for sure.
Yeah, Publix down here is like what Kroger's was back up in Ohio.
Street Fox, I knew I knew who Larry Larson was, but I haven't seen a video that he ran a 595. It wouldn't surprise me. You see him run at those no prep events. He's freaking fast, man. He's always fast. Super fast. Winning fast.
Who is it?
Two Valve GT. Tarpon Springs is 45 minutes away from me. I was just there about a month ago.
Win Dixies.
Yeah, we got those all over.
Win Dixie's there too. Been there too.
Yeah, Tarpon Springs is a really nice area.
Daily driven? He daily drives that car? Can't be driving it that far, man. Not set up like that. Thing's freaking total massive wheels in the rear and freaking little ponies in the front. I think that would make for a very happy street daily driver somewhere. That thing is definitely gnarly, though. Fort Lauderdale.
Oh, cool.
I heard Fort Lauderdale is where all the rich people live. Is that true?
That's where they just had that shooting today. Did you see that?
No,
I did.
Yeah.
Where those two FBI agents got killed?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I was
They were serving a warrant, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
In a gated community. It was a gated.
Really? Wow, I didn't know that.
Yep. Killed two of them, killed two, injured one or two more.
Did they end up
Wow.
shooting him dead?
They said that he shot himself, if you believe that.
Well, I guess theoretically they can prove it if, with freaking the reports for what type of bullets he shot himself with versus what type of bullets they're using.
He said
Bullets.
in the news that he barricaded himself in and then killed himself.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Crazy, crazy, crazy.
insane, man. Insane.
Yeah.
Serving a warrant and they killed him, eh?
Killed, one was a male, and the other was a female FBI agent. Both of them got killed.
Wow, that's sad.
Yep.
Just look
sad.
for a gray CTSV. That's them.
Larry Larson is from Kansas City. He drove his 6-second Nova from Kansas Jude Lawson. I think I know that. Okay, I know who he is. I know Larry Larson. I know who he is. I don't know him.
G Money, he's in Tampa, I believe,
Yeah.
right?
I'm about 25 minutes outside Tampa. I'm right on the beach. So
Like your house is right on the beach?
I'm 1 mile off. I can
Oh,
walk
okay.
down if I want, yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. Killed me right there right now. I swear to God.
Oh, it's
Give anything for me and this to be in your conditions right now.
oh yeah. Well, that's Monday.
G Money got cousin in Fort Lauderdale.
The guy that just moved in across the street from me just moved here from Fort Lauderdale. But every first Monday of every month they have Mustang Mondays, and it's at Ford's Garage in Clearwater, which is 20 minutes from my house. And they basically fill that whole parking lot, nothing but Mustangs, and like they'll have like old Cougars, like 60s model. It's pretty nice.
No, wow.
They've never stopped doing that too. Basically, this whole time the pandemic's been going on, they've still been having those car meets.
Well,
Really?
Because you can go take a video of that for us too.
Yeah.
Yeah, heck yeah.
I should have went last Monday, but I forgot yesterday. I was when I wanted to go, and I totally forgot all about it.
We're gonna keep him busy, ain't we, Sublime? We have to go all these the video all these cars.
Uh-huh. Yeah, that place is pretty good though. If you're ever down, like they got like 3 of them in Florida, but it's all a Ford themed thing. They got like Model A's up on a lift inside the bar, and it's a pretty cool restaurant.
Cool.
Oh, shit. Hold on, guys. I'll be right back.
He said, "Oh shit." Yeah, I usually don't get very busy at work, but for some odd reason tonight was crazy, man.
What do you think?
What is that?
I think that's Sublime.
Is it Sublime? Mama getting ready to whip them or something?
Uh-oh, just got quiet. Oh, no.
You making brownies? Baking the cake? Always making brownies?
Sorry, guys. My RoboVac turned on. My wife normally has a couple towels laid down for the when the kids come in from the back and stuff, and I just had to go grab it so the freaking RoboVac doesn't start eating it up.
How do you like that thing?
It's actually pretty good. My son-in-law got it. It was a late Christmas present. We've had it for probably, I don't know, a couple weeks, probably a week or two. It's pretty good. It's not even, it's the lower end version. It's the Eufy 11S Slim, I think. Works pretty good.
Me and my wife have been talking about getting one.
Yeah, they have my son-in-law. He has the one where it's got the loading dock, and once it loads back up, it empties itself into the thing. Those things are like $500-600.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1,000? No, they're not 1,000.
What are you talking about?
The iRobot vacuums.
Yeah, like a room.
Yeah, like the ones that freaking go and they memorize the room, and they once they go back into their loading dock, they have a self-cleaning mechanism that puts the empties the container from the vac on there. So, but I don't have that one. I just got this one. Like I said, this one with 4 we need. It's perfect. Works good. Works better than I thought it did, because I'm like, okay, to me everything looks clean here on this hardwood floor and this carpet. What could be there? After 2 days, that container was pretty much full.
I could pretty much see what my beagles would do to something like that.
It's good for hair.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's good for dog hair. And
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, she said it's really good for dog hair.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I got dog hair, all right.
That's what our problem is. We have a dog and 2 cats, and we have terrazzo floors, and basically 3/4 of the house is terrazzo.
Yep, that robot.
Finds it.
I got 4 beagles and a whippet,
Oh my God.
That's crazy.
That's a lot.
Oh.
Definitely you need one.
Yeah, I guess so. Hey, but you know, it's funny though, because we go through vacuums like crazy.
Since
Have you seen the vegan teacher?
this, I didn't have to vacuum the house. I set it whatever time you want to do it. So I normally set it around 10, 11 o'clock. So this way everybody's in bed. So let the robot do itself.
Oh, that's cool, man.
I like the
Yeah.
sound of that. Because right now I have to sweep
Have
every
you
2
seen
days.
the vegan teacher?
What's up, Vader?
Have you seen the vegan teacher?
The what teacher?
The vegan teacher?
Vegan.
The vegan teacher?
Yeah.
No, what are you referring to?
Well, she keeps disliking people who aren't vegan.
Huh.
Oh, gotcha.
Would you say she's a vegan teacher that treats you with whips and chains?
She's like a
Now, that's
Karen.
combo.
Yeah.
A vegan teacher that teaches whips and chains.
We have those.
I'm just getting a mental thought of that for a second. Allow me. That was funny.
Yeah, man. I tell you what, I'm wore out, guys.
You're what?
I said I am wore out.
Oh, from work today?
Yeah, it's just been one of those days.
Okay.
I haven't even been keeping up with the chat. I do that sometimes. I'll start talking and just totally abort the chat.
That's what I like about having it.
Okay.
Right with this, you got to click on it.
Yeah.
She's a Karen.
Who's a Karen?
That teacher or whatever.
Oh, vegan teacher.
Oh, she's a teacher. Oh, she's one of those kinky teachers.
Oh, she's a Karen.
Teacher. She got. Hey, does she got handcuffs and stuff or what? What's she doing with the ruler?
I missed some of this.
What? When is the Super Bowl?
Next Sunday.
Oh, this Sunday or the next?
This coming. Well, wait. Yeah, Super Bowl's this coming Sunday, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's right. That's in Tampa.
Yeah.
You going?
It's 20 minutes from my house.
Wow.
The only
That's
way you
crazy.
can get into that, they gave tickets to vaccinated healthcare workers. Those
Yeah,
are
the frontline workers. Yeah. Yeah. I remember
well,
that.
a friend of mine, he's going and working security for it, and he sent me all the information. He's like, "Hey, if you want to get into the Super Bowl, I can get you in. You just have to work security."
Oh.
Dude, hell
I
yeah.
thought for a minute, but I told my wife, I was like, "My luck, I get put in some spot where I can't even see what's going on in the game, and then I'd be pissed." I told
Yeah,
Yeah,
if I'm not mistaken, these new stadiums, even like if you're working in the concourse or something, there's still TVs posted everywhere where you can see the game what's going on.
I was just afraid I'd have my back to everything and I wouldn't be able to see nothing. I was like,
No, that's true.
Dave Martin, what did they do to ruin it? I was gonna watch it, but they found a way to ruin it for you.
"Oh, I'm watching it. I'm
Yeah.
not missing it."
Oh, you talking about the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, and mine's funny. You know, a lot of people like the commercials for the halftime show. My whole life has been spent paying more attention to the commercials a lot of times than the show I'm watching. My mom always used to tell me, you know, it's like, Matt, you're freaking focused more on the damn commercials than you do the damn television.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Well, the commercials are always the best part.
Oh, yeah.
What is it?
I mean, there's some good commercials out there now, for sure.
Pepsi, Budweiser. There's like 2 or 3 big.
Budweiser's not doing one this year.
They're not even doing them.
Nope.
Are you
not this
kidding
year.
me, David Martin? So they're just going to have a girl read a poem up there about Black Lives Matter at the halftime game.
Oh, yeah.
That she's like 17. She's the one that read the poem at the inauguration.
Yeah. Wait, who's she reading a poem about? About who?
Black Lives Matter.
Oh, God. Good Lord. Dude, I mean, does it have to be stuck into everything that we watch?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Why don't David Martin come up here on your
Yeah,
panel?
Dave Martin.
He might be on a bad Wi-Fi. You in a bad Wi-Fi, Dave? That's usually he's usually hanging outside or something.
I
What?
agree with you, David Martin.
What about David Martin?
He said he can't support that.
No, I don't think he was talking about that. What was the last thing we were just talking about? What new commercial? Oh, when he says I'm only here so I won't get fined? Yeah. Yeah, there was a NASCAR commercial that was out, and I forget what it was promoting, probably something to do with the new season. And in the end, towards the end of the commercial, Kyle Busch is sitting there saying, I'm just here so I won't get fined, throwing the old Marshawn Lynch statement out there.
Yeah.
That poem in Black Lives Matter. I agree with you, David Martin. Well, why don't you come up here on the panel, David?
Yeah, I'll put the link up if somebody wants it.
He was in here. He was in a live couple. Was it last week?
Yeah, but that was, I think, Silverback stream or somebody.
That might have been.
That's when Pimpin was on there. We kept trying to get him in the live stream, and his where he was had a bad connection that day. And that's right, Pimpin was saying that he was thinking that he got kidnapped because he kept on dying out.
I need to go through and watch his videos. I've been wanting to watch.
Oh, Pimpin?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Same with me. I should too.
He's a cool, funny guy.
He's a what? What'd you say,
He's
Vader?
a cool, funny guy.
Oh yeah, he is.
Cool.
Yeah.
He's a cool, funny guy.
Yeah. No, I get you.
David Martin says his internet's messed up.
Yeah, that's usually his qualm. David Martin, you got everything going for you, man, but your Wi-Fi. Get yourself a nice Comcast router or something. Comcast internet. You don't need to use a router. Save money and get your own router. I should have done it a long time ago.
So, Matt, you bought your car and you had it delivered to you, so you never really seen it until they delivered it?
No, and that's, obviously they probably wouldn't have been able to do anything about it if I drove down there to pick it up, but the only thing that's bad on it is the hood's misaligned. So obviously how the notorious Ford gap problem, like between the hood and the front fender, you got about a gap that big. I don't know if you can see that, like that big. And then on the driver's side, it's about half that size. It's a little bit tighter. But that's not my main concern. That's probably an easy adjustment. It's the hood on the passenger side where it meets the front fender. The front fender probably sits about, I don't know, a couple eighths of an inch up above the hood. And, it's not something I could just adjust those knobs up on the front part because all that does is lift up the front part when it meets the bumper. The problem is on the side of the hood, all where it meets the fender. The fender's sitting higher than the hood. So that's the only bad thing, which I already went to Ford and talked to them about it. And, there's a body shop that they send their cars to. I'm going to, when the weather gets good, that's number one priority, getting done on the car before I do anything to it, except for maybe the X-Pipe. I really want to hear that X-Pipe.
Oh, I didn't know you had a problem with that. I was just asking if you went down there to pick it up or if they delivered it or.
Yeah, no, I've been pretty much the Ken Speed Addict showed me some pictures of it, and then showed me everything that was on it, and I pretty much bought it sight unseen.
Well,
and they
cool.
delivered. They charged me $800 for delivery, and they delivered that on an enclosed trailer, and then took my Roush back on an enclosed trailer.
Oh, so they never seen your Roush either, except for pictures.
Yep. I don't know if you knew or not. Were you there? The guy that bought my Roush lives in Germany. Did you know that?
You were saying that, and he was sending you some stuff down there for you to go down there and drive it on the thingamajigger.
Yeah, the Nürburgring or the Autobahn. But yeah, he just sent me a message today. He said, hopefully, fingers crossed, the Roush should start getting shipped from Tennessee tomorrow, Wednesday. So yeah, I can't wait to see videos of that thing on the Autobahn and the Nürburgring. And there's one other track down there.
Have you ever seen that skit? It's an older one where David Letterman was talking about the Autobahn.
No.
So David Letterman went over there and he had a Porsche, and he's on the Autobahn, and he's flying, and he's going down through there. And I guess over there they flash their lights at you to get
Yeah.
out.
Yeah.
So these lights flash behind him. So he steps on it, goes faster. And he says the guy catches back up to him and flashes his lights at him again. So he goes
Yeah.
faster again. And he says he's going as fast as he can in his Porsche. And he's like, basically scared to death. Like he's never drove as fast. And all of a sudden, the lights come up and flash again. So he gets out of the way. And it's some guy in a Volvo and goes
Oh,
past
yeah. Yeah.
a Volvo wagon. Some guy. Just like a dad going, he was wearing a business suit or something. Like,
Dude, 190 miles an hour probably, or whatever that thing will max out at.
and he couldn't believe it. And here he is in a Porsche.
What was I gonna say? Jesus, I lost my train of thought. It's something to do with the Autobahn too.
All-wheel drive wagon.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Mike, the guy that bought the Roush. I don't know if you guys were in the live stream when he was in. He said in Germany, you have to take a 6-month course to get your driver's license. And guess how much it costs to get your driver's license for the first time?
How much?
3,000 euros, which, oh, by the way, equates to 4,200 American dollars. That's to get your license for the first time.
Yeah,
And
that's a lot.
he said more drivers. He said Germany has the best drivers in the world because that's why they make you take a 6-month course, and that's why they make you pay so much. He said most of the time when you drive there, you hit your brights like you were saying. That for Letterman, they get the hell out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, that was crazy. But yeah, like he said, if I wanted to, man, I could fly over to Germany. He's got an 8-bedroom house. I could stay at his house, take the Roush on the Nürburgring, take the Roush on the highway, show him how to drive that thing. Huh?
That'd be cool. I've always wanted to do that.
Oh, I know, dude. That would be sweet. Another thing I'm going to have an opportunity to do this year, I really need to schedule it, is I guess every GT500 owner, you get a free track day at Charlotte Motor Speedway where you get to go there and drive Ford's GT500s, not only at the drag strip, but also at the track.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, and then that's a free day. I just have
That'd
to
be
pay for flight, room, and board. And then there's an optional second day that if I want, I can drive. But on this one, I have to pay $1,300 to do. But it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. You get to drive the Ford. I think what it's called, the SCCM. I'm not sure. Race car. It's got full blown roll cage, stick shift, only a driver's seat. They actually had one in the Schaumburg Ford dealership when I was getting my digital dash installed on the Roush. And dude, that's like a once in a lifetime opportunity to get a car, to drive a car like that on freaking Charlotte, maybe even the Roval. I don't know, the road course.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's going to be a road course. It's not just going to be like Charlotte Motor Speedway. You know what I mean?
When I bought the wife her GT350, they gave her some kind of a thing like that where they could go and they had to go. It was like a school. Then they could drive their cars and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think it's like a 2-day thing or a whole day thing where like you spend the first hour in class learning all the stuff that most of us already know already on how to drive a damn car, especially if it's stick shift. And they even said for that optional day too, you have to prove that you're able to drive a stick pretty good. And I was like, shit. I think my Roush, hell yeah. All my Mustangs were stick until I got this thing. So yeah, I'm pretty good with a stick.
And that's why my wife don't want the GT500 because they don't come in a stick shift.
No, I can't drive stick shift. I wish.
But I told her you'll be able to drive this one now.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, my wife's got to have a stick shift. She goes, a Mustang ain't no fun unless it's a stick shift.
I agree.
Yes,
I
know.
wholeheartedly
I like
agree.
the stick shift.
I wholeheartedly agree. Like I said, dude, it was really tough for me to decide to get rid of that Roush. But my biggest thing that was driving me was, one, I've always wanted to get back into the Shelby game. And two, these things hold their resale value way better than the Roush ever will, even if it was autographed like mine was.
Well, if I didn't have windows that get put in my house in a pole barn to build, I would probably buy me the new Mach 1.
Oh, yeah.
I would probably buy one, but I got too much other stuff going on right now.
Yeah. Yeah, those new Mach 1s are going to be nice street cars. See, I started doing it again.
It'd be nice having a yellow one parked right next to my yellow one. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, David Martin. Sorry, I fell asleep on the chat again. They did have that BLM crap when they found a noose in Bubba Wallace's garage. But what they didn't realize is that some guy, because you know how the garages will usually have a rope that hangs at the bottom for them to open it or pull it down when they go to close it, and they didn't realize that some guy basically turned it into a noose to use as a handle to pull the freaking garage door closed.
Well, they had pictures of that from the year before, and it was already there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's not like somebody went in there and put it while Bubba Wallace was there.
No.
Yeah, so ridiculous.
But yeah, David says manuals are fun, but autos win races.
He's true on that, but
If you get the right guy who can drive a stick, though, they're hard to beat.
yeah, like I said, if my car had drag radials, obviously it's not going to handle like the 500. Although the Roush handled really good with the tires that it had on it when I got rid of it. It had the Cup 2s. That was a very good handling car. It had the Roush suspension on it. But, you
Who
know,
was the man back in the day that was the stick shift king? Sox and Martin?
oh, yeah.
Oh yeah. But if you get somebody who can drive that stick, buddy, and you know the manual transmissions ain't like they used to be. They're a lot better to shift now.
Oh,
There's no way without shifting a 6R80 or a freaking 8-speed DCT. I hear you, David. But like I said, if my Roush had slicks, it would probably beat this even from a dig for sure. Because like I said, it had what they are 670, 740, so 70 more wheel horsepower, and it had 599 to 5, it had like 80 more, or no, 530, so 60 more foot-pounds of torque. You know, and I think that even if it's a manual, I still would have been able to beat it. Now, obviously, this is stock, though. You know what I mean? I could run 93 in this. For the Roush, I had to run MS 109 to get to that. I never wanted to switch over to E85 on the Roush. I didn't want to alter it. That even though I was altering it pretty good, I was trying to keep it on 93 because I knew if I sold it, I wanted to be able to still say it was on 93 and MS 109.
that's what my car runs on the
E85.
Yeah.
Yeah, obviously you have a return fuel system, I'm sure. Yeah. Maybe not real.
Then I got my car originally was stick shift, and I took that out, and I've got a Hurst quarter stick, so you just bump it to shift.
Oh, nice.
And
That's
then
almost
I've got a trans brake and a 2-step, so I just hit one button and then floor it, and then as soon as the light turns, I let go of the button.
Yeah, I know. Oh my God,
I just bump the stick. Yeah.
that's so nice, dude.
After
Well,
I put
that's the way my 70s set up. I set it back up years ago like that.
Yeah.
It's an automatic, but you got to shift it.
I'll tell you what, I love it. It's like a video game now. And then I moved the shifter back. My shifter's in my ashtray, so basically my arm's just sitting like right there, and my shifter's right at my hip. So I'm not lean. It's awesome. It's like you're playing a video game.
Yeah, stick shift is fun to drive if you know how to drive.
Yeah, stick is fun on the street, but at the racetrack, I like all.
Yeah, exactly. Well said.
Yeah, first time he gave me a ride, I almost peed my pants. I didn't know how fast it was. Oh, it's too fast.
That's what people say when I give them a ride in mine.
Oh God, dude, yours is probably insane.
Yeah, the car
Just
probably
insane.
weighs. I'll bet you my car probably weighs 2,900 pounds.
Which is about 1,000 less than what my car was.
And
Nice.
it probably, with the setup I got in there now, probably somewhere between 7 and 750 wheel.
Wow. Yeah, dude, I love his car.
It spools quick too. Like my old setup, this one spools even faster. And my old setup was at full boost at like 2,800 RPM.
But you know, you've learned that car and learned what's going on over the years, so you know how to set it up. See, that's the thing. You know,
I've had that car for 10 years. That's what it's all
you know what to do. You know, that's nice.
Yeah, stick shift.
See, there's a difference than having somebody build your car and set it up than a person that does it themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, exactly.
Yeah.
I think that the person that builds his own car and sets it up himself is a better driver and knows his car better, and he can run that car.
Yeah.
Not only
You have
that,
somebody else build it. If you have somebody else build that car, you know, it's just ain't the same.
And then
Well, I'll be the first to admit I didn't install. I shouldn't say that. I installed very little parts on my car, on my Roush, just because, I mean, if I don't feel safe or know that what I'm going to do is exactly the right thing, I would rather pay somebody that I know is going to do it right.
oh, definitely.
Yeah, and like I said, the guy that did the Roush was meticulous. He only works on Mustangs. He specializes in Cobras, but he knows his way around an S550, and he's done a lot of them. I mean,
Well,
like I said, what's up?
No Fox had his car for 10 years though, so that's 10 years of him playing and tweaking and
Oh yeah, for sure.
things. So
Yeah.
if you did the same thing, it's the same outcome. You know what I'm saying? If
Yeah.
you had your car that long, then you'd know. And you're
Yeah.
probably don't keep a car very well. I've had my Mach 1 for 40 some years, but I mean it's I haven't touched that car in years as far as upgrades or nothing,
Yeah.
But I mean, like my wife's cars and stuff like that. I have a guy who did all the work to Donnie Walsh did all the work to her car, Cobra.
Yeah. Yeah, I had a 96 Cobra, and I liked that car. I liked that. Even though I wasn't a fan of that body style, it was a pretty rare car because the guy that originally owned the car actually was one of the producer's assistants on the filming of the Batman movie in Chicago.
Oh, cool.
And it was kind of a custom paint job. So basically, the roof was a white car, roof painted black, S281 rear spoiler plate painted black, and then on the hood, the inserts for the Cobra in little inlets for the air, like the front trim rings were painted black on that. So it had some nice touches done to it.
Yeah.
Saline front spoiler, saline rear spoiler, and that one was done pretty well too. Throttle body, exhaust. I can't even remember. That one had a good amount of stuff done to it. Shifter, clutch, for sure. That one.
And the engine. Can you do the engine inside?
I don't know if he rebuilt it, but the only thing is the reason why I got rid of that car. The timing chain tensioners on those cars are plastic, and they suck. They started rattling. I spent a ton of money to get them fixed.
Yeah.
And then freaking only to find out that the noise came back like 2 months later. I'm like, that's it.
Yeah.
When it was ever so slight is when I sold it. And the guy that actually, most people go down south to buy a car and bring them up north. This guy drove from Tennessee to buy this car and drove it back. Yeah.
Well, you see that if you look back there above my head right there, that's a 95 Cobra that I used to have right there.
Oh, nice.
And I bought that car and I went out to Telegraph with it. That's our cruising area. And this guy in a Camaro stopped my ass. I said, it'll never happen again. I brought it home. Took the gear out of it, put a 410 in it. I tuned it, had it tuned. We bumped because back then, all those cars, you had to bump the timing and stuff on them and that. I went out there the next week and found that Camaro and busted his butt.
Nice.
It's funny you say Sublime. My dad, he's got an 07 California car now. Before he had a 99, he bought it brand new, a 99 laser red anniversary car. And he traded that in on his in 07. And somebody flew up from Texas and bought his 99 laser red anniversary Mustang and drove it back to Texas.
Wow.
You said you got to hit a California special?
He does now. He's got an 07 California special.
That right there was my wife's car. Before that's what I traded in for the Shelby.
Cool.
Oh.
My dad's is black on. It's all black, and it's got the black California special sticker.
Yeah.
Got the black interior with the titanium shirt.
Yeah, this car was hit that blue. But yeah, like I said, the California special is a nice car, and that 5.0, they're amazing engines, dude. I don't care what anybody says.
Oh yeah. A guy that lives by my dad, not far away, like 2 miles down the road, he's got 2 68 California special cars in his garage.
Wow.
Two of them.
Wow.
Yeah.
Dave Martin, it was a Cobra. It was 95. It was last year, the 5.0.
And what year was it again? 98?
95.
95, that's right, yeah.
Yep, it was the last year of the old push rod motor, 95. Yep. So
Yeah,
it was
I
90.
wish that 96 would have had the kept. I wish it would have kept the motor for the 96.
Yeah.
Right. But that car, that picture right there, that car, right, it's when I was at Milan Dragway with it. You know,
Oh, nice.
the car ran 12s, and it was just fun because you could just keep going back.
Yeah, for sure.
That's what I loved about this car here that I've got now. I drove it an hour and a half, an hour and 45 minutes to the track, and it would just run 1090 every time. And I just drive home an hour
Yeah.
and 5 minutes home.
And, you know, my Fox body that I had. Hey, Sublime, your mic's messed
Mike's
up
messed
again.
up.
All right, hold on. I'll go out and come back in.
But you know, my 90, the notchback I had with 408, I ran 1080s with that car, and I just had a blast with it. It would have went a lot faster if I'd have had a better tune on it, though. You know.
Yeah. Is that better?
Yep. Mine would have done a lot better had I not been. I had FR 500s, 18-inch FR 500s with a low profile drag radial, so it didn't have any sidewall. And fun. If I'd have put a real thing drag tire on it, it would have run probably a low 10, high 9.
Okay.
Yeah. Because I was only leaving at 1800 RPM. I was basically leaving off the foot brake.
Yeah, 2-valve GT. I hope you're right. God, I hope you're right. That would be so awesome. I would buy a base GT in a heartbeat if it had a 6.2.
Yeah, my wife had a 97 Mustang that I bought her. My wife's a little spoiled, don't you think?
She watching these streams? Is that what you're trying to say? Give her a little hint.
Once, matter of fact, she's gonna start doing videos with me once we did warms up, and she can bring her car back out.
Yeah, trust me, I'm itching to get out there. I know I'm gonna go live at least once driving that car. Hell, what the hell? Why not? That'll give people some experience. Huh?
You have to, man.
Yeah, yeah. I bet that'll be pretty cool going
He's
live around.
crazy. He drives crazy.
You go
He's
crazy.
scared me. He scared me all the time. And I said, I gotta wear a seatbelt.
What a guy always has a smile at it. You know you got to watch out for him.
It's called heavy footer right here.
There you go.
I go looking, man. I'm not gonna lie.
The thing that sucks about having the Team Z drag springs in mine. If I put two people in the car, then the car wants to drag. It wants the back tires want to rub.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because it's got 28s on it, and those springs are so soft.
Yeah.
If you hit any kind of a bump in the road with more than one person in the car, the back
It's bottoming. Wow. Damn.
it's way soft.
Damn.
That's probably
But that's all right though. That's what gives it the squat that it needs.
At the drag strip when you're the only one in it. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
You don't have no bags or nothing in your springs.
I got
Hey guys, I'll be back in 1 sec.
I got a Team Z anti roll bar.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna put one on there too, but I just gotta wait till I get everything together.
Yeah.
It's not ready to be welded in
The only
yet.
thing that I'll tell you what, Mr. Mach 1, I've got the Team Z bar that's supposed to be able to clear 3-inch tailpipes. No way that thing's clearing 3-inch tailpipes.
Really?
Nope. Not
Well, I'm gonna tell you something. I ain't gonna have no tailpipes.
I'm gonna have mine run underneath the axle.
Yeah, I'm mine at the axle.
That's what I got now. It's just too loud.
Yeah.
But I've only got a single, so I'm gonna have it split off. I just got my mufflers today, so I'm gonna split those off and then put two tailpipes out the back, so it'll look like stock exhaust from the rear.
Right.
Can you grab me water? Oh, sorry guys.
I'll tell you what though, that Team Z, that anti-roll bar, that thing really does help.
Yeah, you know, that notchback I had, my 90 notchback, and that car took off. It always went like this. One side would be up and the other side would be down. Like the whole car was twisted.
That's like Boosted's car.
My
Or
car
was.
takes off. I mean, I think the highest I could leave. Well, when I had the 17s and a stick shift, I could leave. I dumped the clutch at 3,800 RPM with that, and it would it lifted the front tires, but it would stay straight, never twisted.
Yeah, my car looked like Herbie the Love Bug, just kind of twisted when it was coming up the line.
Yep. That's what I like about this turbo car, though. It doesn't really leak violently, I guess you could say.
Yeah, that car I had, it was like I said, it was a fun car, but it got to the point where we're sitting all the time, so I sold it.
Yeah.
I sell everything. My wife tells me, she goes, "You can't keep nothing, can you?" The only reason I keep that Mach 1 is because my dad bought it for me.
I've never kept a car longer than this. Usually I don't keep them any more than 5 years. 3 years normally, maybe 5.
If this car wouldn't have came out, I definitely still would have my Roush. This is the only, like I said, I'm one of those people where it's not like, okay, I'm sick of this Roush, let's move on to another car. You know what I mean? I wasn't sick of the Roush by any stretch. No way. That thing was just way too much fun.
Yeah.
But like I said, these cars where everybody knows they're going for 10 to 20 for freaking over the base price. And I told myself, if an opportunity comes to get one of those things at sticker price, I have to jump on it. So the door opened and I freaking slammed my body through it.
Well, that's awesome, dude. I'm glad you got that thing like that because it's hard to find them, man.
Yeah, like I said, it was a line of events that happened. The guy ordered a carbon fiber track back. Ford ended up not producing one, but they gave him the next best thing, a fully loaded base. He's like, I don't care. I want a carbon fiber track. He backed out of the deal. I happened to be texting Ken that day, and he's like, hey, he sends me a picture. This just came in the dealership. I'm like, ooh. So I probably got there late in the day. He takes a picture of it, sends it to me. I'm like, is it any ADM on it? And he's like, I'll double check and I'll text you in the morning. Got a call 7 o'clock the next morning. He's like, no ADM, sticker price. I'm like, oh my God. Let me do some thinking here real quick, and then I call him back like an hour, text him an hour, like, have your salesman should call me.
But
So,
see,
yeah.
basically, see how that tire, the car's twisted up like that?
Yeah.
Or left, it left straight, but that body, when that front end started coming up,
It's called the old G body shuffle.
oh my God, it was horrible.
Yeah, it makes me cringe every time I see one leaving like that.
You would have cringed a lot because mine left like that every time.
Did that have subframe connectors on it?
I had everything connected on it. I didn't have no. See, I built that car for street racing around here, or down in Detroit and stuff like that. So I kept the battery in the back, so people would be like, "Oh, that car, it's just a stock Mustang." So until we got up there, lined them up together, they found out it was different.
Yeah. I had a guy with an 03 Cobra. This has been probably 3 years ago. I was just going down the street like normal, driving, and I wasn't in the gas. So the car had tailpipes on it, so it was really quiet. This guy pulls up behind me, and I'm like, why is this guy right next to me? I look over, and it's a guy and his wife in an 03 Cobra. And I hear the supercharger start to whine. So I just gunned it, and I pulled like 2 cars on this guy. And I look over, and he's not coming. And I let off the gas and let him catch back up. And I looked over, and I rolled my window down. I just shook my head. I was like, yeah, it's got a turbo. And the guy's like, yeah, I could hear your blow-off valve. But he thought he was he thought he was just rolling up on a stock Fox body.
Oh my God. Now every time I see one of those, I'm like, okay, how much is done to that car? It's not is anything done to that car.
Oh, there's a guy that lives right down the corner. I was taking my son for a walk a couple months ago, and I see his garage door open. He's out there mowing his lawn, and I stopped and I'm looking. I'm like, oh, it's a notch, and I didn't know somebody right down the street had one.
Really?
He sees me looking at his car. He walks out. And he's like, oh, how you doing? I was like, oh, just like your car. I said, I got one. I just live down the corner. I said, what's been done to it? And his has a 6-liter turbocharged LS with a turbo 400 in it. And the thing's got air conditioning and everything. It's got the air conditioning where it's in the trunk and the lines run up front.
Yeah.
The car makes 900 horsepower to the wheel.
I hope he had like a Pro Mod spoiler on the back of that thing.
No, it looked just like my car. Like
Like a sleeper?
if you saw it on the street, you would think it was just a Fox body.
Oh my God.
And
I
his
know
was
Dave Martin's going to say
You could-
something about it, the fact that it had an LS powered motor.
yeah. You couldn't even see like mine. The giveaway with mine is my bottom of my bumper's cut out, so you can see my intercooler because it sets lower.
Yeah.
His intercooler was all tucked up in; you couldn't even see it.
Wow. That's crazy.
Fast truck. First time I heard the whine of a Terminator, I thought it had a bad power steering pump or something. Oh.
I'd love to have a Terminator.
Well, my wife had a Terminator. She had an 03. And like I said, Donnie Walsh did all the tuning and everything on that car. We had it dropped. But you know what? I hated that car after we dropped it. I hated it. I didn't want to get in and out of it or nothing. I'm 6'3", man. I don't want to be squatting down to get in those little ass cars. I had a 72 Corvette. I sold that because it was too low to the ground.
A buddy of mine has a Mystic Chrome, and the thing's only got like 15,000 miles on it.
Nice.
The guy that bought my Roush sent me a link today for a Germany Cobra that's for sale in Germany. I want to say for 25 or 29, but it had a Kenny Bell supercharger on it, all kinds of stuff done to it. Had low miles, very low miles, like 15, 20,000, I want to say, somewhere around there. But yeah, looked like a nice car. It actually looked just like Ken's Speed Addict's old one, same color, that light gray or whatever, silver.
I would love to have one of those.
Yeah, we had one, but I got sick, and my wife, she thought we had to sell it, so we sold it. And it came in handy, you know.
I wonder what the price of those cars is going to do.
Well,
we already see what the Fox bodies are doing.
Yeah,
I paid $15,000 for that car, and it looked like somebody had been driving up and down a dirt road. I said, don't even clean it, no nothing. And I gave $15,000 for it, and I had to get the transmission fixed for it and got everything. But we sold the car. She drove the car for 7 years, and we sold the car for $22,500 after 7 years. So
wow. Hey, Tim, sweetie, how you doing, man?
You know, the prices, they're going to be like these old Mustangs. They're going to go up, especially when they made that Terminator for 2 years.
Yeah, the Terminator is already crazy money. Just imagine what it's going to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Tim Sweeney, what's up?
Yeah, he's a gamer. It's a shame. What's his name? Darth, that joined Darth gamer guy. It wasn't still here. Them two could have talked. Oh man. Yeah, dude. It's got so many things I want to get done with this damn car that I want to get done, and I can't do. The only thing I could do right now, because it's cold, but I could still do it, is take the wheels off. I just ordered those Ford Performance black lug nuts. I want to swap out the lug nuts and put the new center caps on the wheels. I can at least and I it's a paint marker. This guy made a YouTube video showing a really good way to take your wheel weights and turn them black. So basically, just take them off, scuff them down with scuff pad, and it's an actual black paint, gloss paint marker, and they're black gloss wheels. So it'll almost make them look like they're the black weights that came from that you can get sometimes at discount and stuff like that. Discount tire. Can't wait to get all that stuff done.
So, I mean, what's the warranty on that car?
I want to say, if I'm not mistaken, it's a 3-year 36 bumper to standard, like 336 on the bumper to bumper. And I believe the powertrain is still 5 years, 60,000.
Okay. So you got to wait 5 years before you do anything? No.
Hell no. No.
Like I said,
I'm going to ride it out for at least 5. I'm going to ride it out all of this year. Make sure that, because the day that I went to the dealership to tell them about the misalignment on the hood, there was another GT500 on the rack in there. Freaking magnetic metallic, the exact same color of the Roush. I didn't know they made it that color for the GT500. Thing was sweet. It was up in the air, so I couldn't see the top of it, but it was a GT500. It was that color. I knew what they looked like. That thing was getting a complete engine swap. Freaking 1,500 miles around the car, and the oil and the antifreeze mixed and seized the car up. And freaking, he had a whole new, brand new engine sitting on a crate underneath blue plastic wrap. Brand new freaking GT500 motor sitting there waiting to go in. I was like, wow. That's what told me right there. At least drive it for 1 year, put 5,000 miles on it. I'll probably drive it for a good chunk of year number 2. get to about 6,000, 7,000, 8,000. If you have no problems with the tranny, no problems with the motor, I know everything should be good. Then we'll lay the what do they call it?
But that's the same thing with my wife's Voodoo, because a lot of guys have problems with those cars, with the engines cars. And when I talked to Donnie Wash about tuning her car, he told me, he goes, I'm losing $1,000 by telling you this, but leave that car alone.
Oh, as far as not adding power each time. Well, see, that's a 5.2 flat plane. This is flat plane crank. This is the cross plane. So
right.
From what I've seen from almost every one of these on the internet with guys that are adding power to it, the only one that blew up was Stango because he put different cams in it. You know, and I'm not going anywhere near the inside of this motor. From everything I've seen, you can, and been told from not only Palm Beach Dyno, but and Lund, you can put right about 850, 900 of the wheel for this car, and it'll stay a happy car. You know, and that's, like I said, literally a pulley swap, a cold air intake, some injectors, set of headers, and a tune.
There you go.
Done deal.
Yeah. No, we're leaving her car alone.
Well, that's a good location for you, Sublime. You can just come down here and go to Lund. Drive the car down.
Wait, to Lund Racing or Palm Beach Dyno? You mean
Lund?
Lund is down there.
Mm-hmm.
What, by power by the hour? Is that where they do the stuff you're talking about?
The one guy in the Mustang Club that does all these Mustang Monday things. That's where he goes to have his car tuned. Is Lund? It's around here someplace.
But I didn't think they had an actual shop.
They got a dyno, yeah.
Oh, that's right. But see, I always thought there was a power by the hour where they did that.
Yeah.
Really? They have their own facility down there,
He has Lund. Yeah, Lund does the tuning on his car. The guy that runs the Mustang Club down here.
I wonder if that's just a special thing. I've never heard of anybody else actually taking their car to Lund, like VMP and Palm Beach Dyno. They have their own facility where, okay, you drop the car off, you know, you give us parts, we'll put it on, or even if the part's already on it, you can bring us the car, we'll tune it. You know what I mean?
Well, where to take mine, and he told me to take my car over there. He said, just tell him I sent you.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Well, yeah. If that's one of the times. See, now that's the only thing too is that when my Roush was tuned, it still had. When I went to get rid of it, I was in the process of trying to do data logging to try to get that problem fixed. But from the tune that it got, not only the 93 tune, but the race gas tune, at 3,000 RPMs, and it didn't happen all the time, but sometimes we would get a case of the hops, you know, and it was obviously tune related, you know, because even Ken said he'd seen that problem on a couple other Lund tune cars, and Palm Beach Dyno tune cars, he said too. But he said when Daryl Winger tunes his car, he said, you know, he does not only dyno testing or tuning, but he also does the tuning for the car on the street to smooth out stuff like that, as he described it. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, but once I'm used to it, you know, on the car, I would just avoid 3,000 RPMs. You're either driving it really easy or you're driving it aggressive. And this way, because like I said, it's not like when it hits 3,000 RPMs, it hops. It's only if you land on 3,000 RPMs on a shift and then kind of hover there driving gingerly. You know what I mean? If I'm going through 3,000 from 2,000 to 5,000, it doesn't happen at all. You know, it was weird.
Hey, Sublime,
what's up?
Black Knight Mustang wants a link.
Oh boy. Sorry. See, I did it again.
He said, Black Knight Mustang wants a link. He said he needs to get up here and put some background noise in here.
Oh my God. Are you serious?
Only about 2 hours away.
Well, Palm Beach Dyno's 2 hours away from you?
Yeah.
How far is the Lund?
It's somewhere around here close because that guy, yeah, like I said, it's local.
And that's like in northern Florida, right?
No, I'm in Clearwater.
So is that like central?
Central West, all the way up to Gulf.
Okay, that's the side my mom lived down by Delray Beach.
Yeah, Delray Beach is a little bit south of me, I think.
I think I should just leave him sitting there for a while and not bring him on the stream yet. Oh my God!
Yeah, I'm bringing the background noise.
What the heck are you doing? Did he really call my stream? There's wedding crashers, and then there's stream crashers.
I'm bringing the noise. I'm bringing the noise.
What's up, MJI? Oh my God, that was funny, man. What were you banging there? What was that?
That was the radio. I just had it
Yeah,
up
I
real
know that.
loud.
But what tune was it? I couldn't tell. It was so damn loud.
Oh, that was Howard. Howie Howard. It's an old song. Show me.
Gotcha. Do
I
you
was playing.
I
do you
need.
have a
Yeah,
similar? Go ahead.
I want to get some theme music.
I
like
just got loaded. I just got loaded, so I'm rolling now. I got to roll to Shepherdville, about 100-something miles, and I got up. They told me I was loaded, connect to my trailer. I said, "Damn, Subline's still going? He trying to beat Silverback's record?"
No, I started. There was this. I'm actually the third live stream tonight. Mustang Mike went on for a little while, then he had to get off. So the
Yeah, you
next
remember I
gen
was
did
on that?
one. Yeah, and
Oh,
then
okay. I
next
was
gen,
asleep when next gen came on there.
yeah, and then there was a conversation that kind of got ended abruptly on next gens. So I'm like, next gen's like, well, hey, Sublime, you want to start one up so they can finish off that conversation? And here we are, 2 hours later.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
allowed to run out my 3 hours.
I'm going to tell you guys
Oh,
something.
man.
I need to hit the sack because I'm plumb wore out.
All right, Gary, you have a good night, man.
Good night.
Hey,
And thank you.
y'all done wore my brother out over there. He got to get some sleep now. This is Mark 1.
Hey, you guys in the chat have a good night, and thanks for having me up, Sublime. You guys have a great night.
Thanks, Gary. Appreciate you coming on, man.
All right. Have a good one, bro.
I need to get caught up on this freaking.
No Thanksgiving. What's going on, bro?
Oh, nothing much. Where are you headed?
I'm headed to Shepherdville, about 110 miles from where I picked up at. I picked up in Indianapolis, and that's where I was headed to pick up earlier when I was on here. Hey, I appreciate you, brother. Like I said, showing all the love, support, going back, watching, my videos, and not only my videos, everybody else's videos. That's what you call true support.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's fun. I like watching them.
So did the cover
yeah.
my plate guy get back to you and give you a rendering or what?
He never got back to me.
Swear to God. Told me he was
Yeah.
going to too. He said, "Oh well."
Yeah, I
because
know.
He said because he's your friend, I'll get him a rendering. I'm like, okay. Yeah.
It's
Freaking
all cool. It's all cool. You did your part to send me over there, and did your part to get on there and try to get him to do it. I mean, it ain't really nothing else you can do. If he ain't gonna do it, he ain't gonna do it. I mean,
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
I just hope I get to meet a bunch of you guys next year at Ford Takeover. Hopefully I can go.
Wait, this year or next year you're talking about?
Next year, I'm not going to be. I can't do it this year.
Oh, you can't go this year?
No.
damn, bro.
Why?
I thought we were gonna
Can't
see
get off
that
work?
this year.
What's that?
Why can't you go? You can't get off work?
Right now I'm laid off, so hopefully I got a job.
Oh, that's right. I forgot. I remember you said that.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Ann?
Maybe. I was saying, Doug, I was hoping we was gonna be able to see him this year. But
Oh,
brother,
I know.
something will work out for you that you'll get a job, man. Something will come through, pull through, and then sometimes they say when a door closed, another one open even better. So
Oh yeah.
keep your hands up. We're praying for you that you get something even better, brother, that'll work for you.
For sure.
I just wish it wasn't 12 hours away. If it was only like 4 or 5 hours tops, then it wouldn't be so bad. But
Oh,
okay.
you're talking about the Ford Takeover.
yeah, 12 hours. I'm basically I got to get a trailer, and then
Oh, yeah.
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 sucks that it's basically like only 1 or 2 days. So you're driving 12 hours just to hang out for a day or two. That kind of sucks.
Well, see, here's the thing, though. I mean, a lot of us are going up fairly early, and I'm not sure which day you're going. I forgot. I knew that look was coming. Anyways, I know David Martin will love that one. But yeah, a lot of us are going down there Wednesday. So this way we're going to have all day Thursday, all day Friday, all day Saturday. So it'll be basically a 3-day thing,
Sublime, I'm going Wednesday.
Oh, I thought it was Friday.
Relax.
Sorry.
Oh, yeah, I'm hitting you before you even ask. And all the people in your live screen, I'm letting you know I'm going Wednesday, y'all.
They already know. They all already know.
Somebody gonna put that question up there.
Well,
maybe,
since I just did that, they're all putting in the old funny faces.
maybe I'll get lucky and Ant will come down here to drop some stuff off. I'll drive my car in the back of his trailer, and then
There you go, man.
Well, I got a reefer unit. I can keep your car cooled down real good before you get there.
It'll be on ice by the time it gets there.
It'll be a block.
Uh huh.
My car isn't used to the cold anymore. It lives in hot weather now.
I know. Y'all right, give it a good cooling down with the reefer unit coming back.
There you go. No, Fox. There's a reason for you to move back to Ohio.
Yeah. Hey, when I left Ohio, I left a job that I made $50. I did the last 3 years of the month.
Wait, say that one more time.
I quit the job I quit when I moved down here. I made $55,000 and I quit at the beginning of October.
Oh wow.
Try to find a job down here that you make any decent money. Like the job I had up there, it was a job I was going to retire from.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I miss that.
Yeah, see, that's another thing that would make it really tough for me. I'm so grounded. I mean, I've been with the same company for 29 years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it'd be really tough.
Health insurance. I paid $50 a month for health insurance. We were all self-insured. We had a clinic right there at my job.
Oh God. Yeah. See, I had health insurance for years with my company, but eventually it got to a point where it was so expensive, it's probably cheaper to get it on my own.
But the thing about it is now the way oil and gas is, that was in the oil and gas industry, and it's like going down. So.
Oh yeah.
Man, trucker insurance is so high. I never had it on here. I always, my wife, she works for the schoolhouse, and the schoolhouses and people that do nursing and stuff like that have real good insurance. So I'm on my wife's health insurance, so it works out pretty good.
Yeah, it's usually good if you can get it one way or the other coming from the spouse, one of the either or spouses.
Yep.
Yeah. Even though they don't pay them no money, she works in the kitchen. She's been there about 17 years. They don't pay her not enough money, but they got good insurance. That's the only good thing about it.
This Holly dude awesome on YouTube. Holly dude, who's he talking about? Who are you talking about, Street Fox? So how many more miles you got to go, Ant?
I just started. I only had from Indianapolis to Shepherdville for the 124 miles.
Where's Shepherdville? Oh, Kentucky.
Kentucky. I got 3 drops there: Shepherdville, Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky, and somewhere else, Kentucky. But here's the thing: some drops are about 45 miles apart, and I'm only going to get 2 off tomorrow. They only allow me to get 2 off tomorrow. I got to get the other one off Thursday morning, which is crazy. Which is going to be about 50 miles from where I'm dropping the first 2.
Gotcha. Oh, no, Fox somehow got kicked off.
Yeah.
What happened?
Button. I was trying to read comments and I hit the wrong button.
Oh. Yeah. So far, this year, I don't know if it was yesterday, but when I first started this, I was constantly kicking myself out of the stream accidentally. Kept hitting that damn back button.
We got there some bugles.
Some of the ones I had the other day finishing up.
I'll tell you what.
Doritos?
I got boogers. The bugles.
If you like
bugles
bugles,
or whatever it is.
if you like bugles,
Yeah, this was a big old bag. See,
Jesus.
I got them. I got my peanut butter crackers. I got my snacks and my coffee.
And what coffee would that be? Community coffee.
This from the pilot. No, this is from the pilot. Usually when I'm in my truck, I got a coffee maker in here, and I usually just want to run in the truck stop and grab it. So I got community coffee in my truck, and I only buy it at home. But a lot of times, like I said, when I get up, only time I use that coffee maker if I'm at a rest area or I'm at a place where I can't get no coffee, at a shipper or whatever, then I'll make mine in here.
Gotcha. What were you gonna say, No Fox?
He's gonna lose that coffee sponsorship.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep getting everybody else coffee, huh?
But Doritos came back out with those Doritos 3D.
Yeah, I know. I like those things.
I bought a bag of them and jalapeno ranch, and they taste just like bugles.
Oh, really?
Oh, man.
They're good.
So the 3D one, is it kind of like they puffed up, like air, like in them, and like that?
Yep.
It's a giant bugle.
Oh.
It's like a puff triangle, right? Oh, here we go.
He happened to have some around.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, I bet
Spicy
them are
ranch,
good.
too. I didn't know they had a spicy ranch one.
They got that and chili cheese.
I want to try that spicy
Is
ranch.
is that kind hot or just spicy?
They're not. It's not. It's got a spice. It's not really hot because my wife can't handle hot stuff. I got
Me
these
too.
because my wife can't handle hot stuff. Well, she wants to try one. She'd like a of the things.
That's some Reese's wrapper inside my water bottle, MJI. 2 Reese's wrappers and a Hershey's with almonds wrapper.
Right there. That's the size.
Oh.
Yeah, it's like a little
okay.
puffy
Yeah.
triangle. Yeah.
Okay, so they had them out before, didn't they? And then they took them off the market or something for a minute.
Back in the 90s, they had them.
Yeah. Well, wasn't that
Okay.
that long? No, I thought I brought them back once, like, I don't know, a few years back or something, or 5 years back ago.
I just read.
Yeah, they brought them out for a stretch for a little bit.
Maybe, but I read the story about it the other day because that's what I was surprised to see him at Publix, and it said, "Children of the '90s rejoice! 3D Doritos are back."
Really? Jesus. Talk about time flies. Oh, now you're going to sit there and munch it for me. It made me want to go get something. Freaking, look at this. Ants munching in my stream. No Fox munching in my stream. And I'm sitting there with the munches. Can't go get any.
Hey, I had to get them out. That you can't get those out and not have any.
Oh, you're right on that. You're
But
right
what's
on that.
funny, wife.
Autobez, what's going on, man?
I told my wife last week. I said, "Hey, 3D Doritos are back," and she just gave me this look. She's like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, 3D Doritos? You don't remember those? No.
No, I don't know what they are.
My wife was born in '92.
Oh, God, that's why.
Oh. What's going on, Autobez?
She's 13 years younger than me.
And two of this, 2 valves eating ice cream. David Martin, I'm sure
Wow,
you're
eating ice
munching on
cream.
something.
Cold it is up there eating damn ice cream.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I got. I got ice cream sandwiches. I should do one of those. Those Dean's ice cream sandwiches. Those are so damn good.
I got some Halo ice cream out in the freezer.
Halo. The Halo.
David Martin said he ain't got time to be eating anything. He's got to watch the chat. He's the sheriff on the chat and the live. He got to keep everything up to par.
He proved yesterday not only to be the security, but to also be one of the most intelligent people on the chat yesterday. He was
he was
showing off. He was showing off his knowledge of Mustangs yesterday. I'll say that in my stream. For sure.
Hey, Aunt, when are we going to get some more Mustang videos?
The only thing else I gotta do is put the power stand pump on, and I've been tackling that dually so much I kind of like left the Mustang alone.
You have. You've been neglecting that car.
Has that got?
I know it. I get back on it though.
Has the dually got a 4L80E in it? Is that what's in there?
Is what in it?
4L80 transmission.
You talking about them? Oh, I'm not sure about transmission.
Oh,
I know it's a 6.1 motor.
Wait, what car are you talking about?
His dually. It should be a 6.
Oh, it's dually. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
What are those? 6.2. Yeah.
6.2. I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't know about transmission though.
What year is your dually?
96. 96. Yeah.
It's got the
96.
It's got an electronic injection pump. Okay.
Can you see the comments, Black Knight?
That's the only thing bad about those.
Here, hold on. There you go.
I love the louvers on your stain. Nice. Oh, you talking about the louvers on the side at the bottom, MJ? Oh, you talking about the louvers on the back window?
On the back window, I'm sure he's probably talking about.
Okay. Now I added a piece on the bottom, on the side. That's like a louver piece under the bottom.
Oh, gotcha.
Almost like the new Mustangs, like like that piece like you got on the side of your Mustang right there.
The lower rocket.
I added a piece similar. Yeah, I added something similar to the bottom of mine. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Did you see that piece that Pony 1992 just put on his? That little deflector kicker before?
Yeah, yeah,
That's cool. I like that.
yeah, I do too.
How long have you had your dually?
I just got it. I'm
Couple
buying
months?
it from a guy that I used to work for. Yeah. How many months I had it?
Probably a couple months.
Well,
feels
maybe
like.
about like 3 months. About like 3 months.
I'd say like
Maybe
two,
2 or 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, probably 2.
Did you see that video? Andy said, "Tell Ann I watch every second of all my subscribers except the old live streams." He said he'll be watching all years. Big supporter.
I appreciate it, Street Fox 347.
Yeah, I just went through all of his videos the other day.
There's a lot of them, ain't it?
Oh yeah.
And just think about it. If you would went to my other one, which is Crimson Truck Pride 2, you would have seen a lot of videos on there too.
Well, I got to the end and then I saw
2
something that you posted
YouTube
where you-
channels.
and I haven't went over to that yet, but I need
Huh?
to. I never realized you had.
Well,
two.
I'm getting ready. A lot of people didn't know, but I'm gonna stop. That's why I started putting the truck on the Mustang one because it's too much trying to keep up too.
Yeah, it is. It's too
Two
much.
Val said the newer wheels on your car look killer. And
Say what?
said Two Val said the newer wheels look killer on your car.
Mm-hmm.
You talking about that they're my 2010 wheels that I bought off a 2010 Mustang from a guy.
Maybe that's what he's talking about. I'm rummaging the fridge
It
now.
needs to be cleaned up.
Cheese and build eggs. Yeah, I know. I'm getting ready to go down and grab a munchie right now. It's killing me watching these guys eat their chips and their snacks and all this stuff.
I'm about ready to go out. And
Hey, you want the cracker?
Yeah, sure. Hand it over. Stick it through that camera.
They won't go through there.
Just cut a hole in the lens. It'll make it to me.
My
You take it out
screen done
because
froze up.
You're good on this end, Dan.
Yeah, but on my end, it done froze up. I can hear y'all, but it's froze up. It'll probably unfreeze in a minute.
Yeah. Okay.
You remember the Cheetos crackers they used to make? They used to make Cheetos cheese crackers. They made
I don't remember now.
they made a jalapeno one, and it was like the jalapeno Cheetos. Man, those were good.
Jalapeno. I don't remember those.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's a Florida thing.
It was when I was in Ohio. You should.
Oh, damn it!
I've only lived in Florida since 2018.
Oh, okay. I got you. Gotcha. Ooh, you got cheese popcorn. I also got some Cracker Jack I started munching on today.
Cracker Jacks? I'll take Crunch and Munch over Cracker Jacks.
I haven't had Cracker Jack in forever. I bought it at the store. My daughter asked for caramel popcorn. I'm like, well, here, this is the next best thing you get.
Crunch and Munch and Fiddle Faddle. Those are both.
Fiddle Faddle. Crunch and Munch I've seen a lot. Fiddle Faddle, I don't think I've ever seen that one.
Yeah.
Look at this. Food comes out, my dog shows up. He's like, what? That food out here?
Oh, we lost Ant.
Oh, where'd Ant go?
He must have up.
I'll put the thing back up if he wants to get on. Come on, get up there. Oh, did I finish? Oh man. Oh no, there it is.
Ford Blue, you gotta watch Raid in the fridge. You'll wake your wife up.
Wait, what did he say?
He said he's got the ice cream now, but he was raiding his fridge. But he said before he couldn't wife. He'll wake her up rustling around out there.
Oh. There we go. Oh, Ant's back, I think.
Yep.
What
Yeah,
happened?
I lost it for a minute. I lost signal. But this the time that everybody be munching, right? This the munching time.
Yeah, it is. Mm.
You need to find something else to do to that car, though, Ant. We're gonna have to figure out something.
I'm about to run out of stuff to do to it.
Nah, get a supercharger or something. There's always something you can do.
You don't want to put that kind
My
of
money can't afford them. My money can't afford the supercharger right now.
He could
I
probably
work
get
for somebody now.
He could probably get like a cheap Paxton blower for that, couldn't he? Those older Mustangs, aren't they fairly cheap for those? Like a mid.
Probably the cheapest thing to do would be getting a turbo kit, but yeah.
Worst
Maybe that
time
might be in
to
the
use
plan a couple of years, but when you go from owning your own truck and working for somebody else, it's totally different money. Like now that it's not even a damn half pay cut. It's more than half of a pay cut.
I know what you talk about. My son-in-law drives for Pepsi, and his brother, he runs his own thing for trucking. And yeah, I know what you're talking about. He talked about that one time. Oh, it's a 9-day difference.
Yeah. Now they
Yeah,
got out here and really run my ass off. I could kind of lay back a little bit when I had my own truck.
Wait, say that again?
He's working too hard.
Oh. Your wife's
Really,
they're
really running the shit out of me over here. This produce is actually, you think physically, well, it is physically, flatbed work is more harder. But me running this produce and not halfway getting my sleep and running the way I run, it's more tiring pulling this reefer unit than it is doing flatbed. I'd rather be doing flatbed right now. Really.
Oh, gotcha.
But I told him something gonna have to change because I can't keep running like that. And I can't do that. I'm getting older now. I can't run like I used to. Sleep 2 or 3 hours and get up. Now shit, I want to stay in the bed 10, 11, 12, 13 hours sometimes.
I hear you. No argument there.
The best
And then
Mustang.
do y'all notice when it get cold, anything it hurts you on your bones, or if you have like arthritis? I had arthritis in my knees, and man, when it get cold, oh my God, you catch it when it get cold. You hurt all the damn time.
I'm developing that in my right wrist. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell it is. I've pretty much been very healthy my whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, even I was a smoker. I still am a smoker. But for the most part, I've always still stayed healthy. My blood pressure, never, not once in my life has it not been right on, spot on average when I go into a doctor's office to get checked out or for any other reason. You know, they always take your blood pressure. Always spot on. Oxygen level is always good. So,
Well, I just got on blood pressure medicine this year. I had high blood sugar. I've been fighting high blood sugar for when I was back in North Carolina. So probably like the last 8-9 years, I've been fighting high blood sugar. So I'm on the pills, and I just found out this year I'm on. And they were saying that's kind of shocking because most people that has high blood pressure, high blood sugar, has high blood pressure, and I never had it. Finally, now I got high blood pressure. So I got them
well, I
both.
hope you're not drinking any energy drinks.
I don't mess with energy drinks. I don't drink them.
Good.
Well, I think my
Smart
problem
man.
is the coffee.
Yeah. Yeah, but I saw a thing that
Too much of that.
a doctor said that anybody's got high blood pressure and drinks energy drinks, you're like chances for a heart attack go way, way, way up.
Yeah.
Way up.
I never mess with the energy drinks.
I don't like the taste of them. I think they taste terrible.
Yeah, you're right. They're like too much. Way too picky. Too much.
Street Fox. My car ran 690 at 106 mile an hour in the 8th mile with my old setup.
With the old setup?
Yeah, my old turbo. Uh-huh.
So tell them, what do you think it would run now?
With the tires it's got now, it should run like a really low 6 or a really high 5. Right in.
Damn. That's fast.
Yeah.
What size is the turbo on your car?
It's 78 millimeter.
Whew, that's pretty big.
78, 75 billet wheel.
What kind of turbo is it again?
This is a VS Racing. My old one was a Precision.
How'd you like the Precision? Good?
It was nice. It was small. It was just 67 millimeters.
Why did you go with the Precision this time around?
Because the VS turbo is about $600 and a Precision's about
1,600 or 16,000?
1,600 for a Precision in this size, as opposed to 600 for a Chinese turbo.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you do like research on that Chinese turbo? How was it?
Yeah. VS
Good reviews?
they're like one of the best. Yeah, they're well, this tells you. So I bought it brand new, and I was looking the turbo over, and it had a casting flaw in the cold side, like a small, like the size of an ink pen would stick through it.
Yeah.
I messaged him. He overnighted me. I had one like the day after. He just get the housing. Didn't even ask for the old one back, and I just switched it out. Really good customer service.
Wow, that's good.
Yeah. And I'll tell you what, it's 78 millimeters. It's a lot bigger than my old one, and this one spools quicker.
Wait, what if one? Or the Reese's glasses? Give me a Butterfinger. But it's good now. 4 blue.
Hey, no, folks, you might can think about doing too. Also, once you get to working and get your money up, you might just want to fly down. Because I think some people doing that.
For
were
4
thinking about
tickets,
that it was too far. Yeah, that they was just end up flying down. So because it would cost too much to, bring that car down and trail it and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I really want to take my car though.
Yeah.
That's how I am. I wouldn't want to go to an event unless I'm able to bring my car.
I would. I don't think I could enjoy myself without my car.
Wait, what was that?
I don't think I could enjoy it without my car.
Exactly. You're like, man, I'm looking at everybody's car. I got a badass car and it's sitting in my garage.
Yeah, I want to go. I would like to go there and just like call a couple people out just to go up and, like when you can actually race and run a couple times. Yeah. I'd really like to run Brutal's car. That's the one I want to run.
MJI, that's the exact, almost, it's an 8-hour drive for me. And
which
my wife
one?
The Calypso.
Which one? The Calypso. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
My wife actually likes the road trips.
His turbo car against my turbo car. I don't know. It wouldn't really matter, but I'd just like to race it. Yeah.
Who, Boosted's car?
Yeah.
No, Boosted would kill me, but I would kill Brutal's car. Boosted,
okay.
Boosted would kill my car.
Yeah.
Yeah, his car, geez, it's fast.
Boosted?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. And it's about to get faster. He's doing the weight reduction right now.
Yeah, I watched his last video. Yeah.
Subline, you taking yours down the track?
No. Not planning on.
Oh, okay.
I mean, although Ken said he wants to race me on wastegate, and he said he'll put street tires on. But
what tire do you have?
Huh?
You just have street tires, right? Or do you have
just this, yeah.
Yeah.
Still got the stock 4S's that come on it.
And he gets gate
Wastegate pressure. So I think I said on wastegate he was around 600 of the wheels, right around there. Maybe low 6s.
I would think it'd be more than that.
I'm not sure.
How many pounds is gate on his car? I wonder.
6, I think. I think it's 6, if I'm not mistaken.
I would think his car power. Crazy.
His car what?
I would think his car would make more power than.
Yeah, if I'm almost positive on 93 octane. Well, that's right though. He runs on an E85. I forgot. Yeah. So maybe it was 650, 660. But yeah, his car's got to be lighter than mine. This thing's a freaking tank. This thing weighs 4,200 pounds. It's a tank.
Mm-hmm. That's what I was surprised how Boosted's going to get his down. I'm curious to see what it was.
Yeah, I'm guessing. I already put a guess in on his. Did you guess on his Instagram page on that post?
I don't know enough about the cars. I didn't even.
Yeah, I'll tell her to guess.
I
What'd you put, Ant?
3250.
Oh, you were really close to me. Huh? I said 3273 or 3283, something like that.
Oh,
Could
okay.
be me and you battling out for the win.
I gotta get.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
All right, go ahead.
If you win, you wouldn't hear it anyway, because all that background noise, you wouldn't hear nothing if you won anyway.
Funny man. Well, if you win, you wouldn't hear it either. You're freaking eating those damn chips. You're always constantly chewing. You can't even hear it.
No, if I win, my damn headset have been there went out when he said, "Hey, you won that shit." I've been there, couldn't hear nothing. The headset that went out.
It's too funny.
How long you staying on here?
I'll probably end it pretty soon. I got a message from StreamYard yesterday saying I'm getting close to the max free hours for a month. I think 20
You
is the
getting
max.
close to what?
I'm getting close to the max hours you can use for a month. For free.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's only like 20 hours a month you get. And I think I was already up to like 13 and a half, a little under 13 and a half. And now after tonight, I'm going to be at almost 16 hours, which means, and it doesn't reset itself until February 18th. So my next two streams are going to have to be like 2 hours apiece. And that's it.
How do you know? Where do you go and find that at?
Well, once you get close to 20 hours of broadcasting time, they send you something telling you that you're getting close to 20 hours. And when they send you that, they actually send a link where you can monitor it or check it. And I didn't go look because they already told me how much time I used. But yeah, when they send you that notification, it comes with a link that you can monitor it or check it or something like that. So
and then they want you to go ahead and pay after then.
Yeah. No, but
if you want to get back on after 20 hours.
Well, yeah, but what's cool though is like, say if I go one live stream and I run to like 17 hours, and then I do another live stream and it goes from 17 hours and it goes over 20 past the free point. They said that it will not kill a live stream and you won't be charged for it. So I could probably go an hour or two after 20, get it for free, and then it just says that you wouldn't be able to start another live stream until the time resets.
Yeah. Well, you know, from that happened, then you got to go back to the other one. You know, the one that we had problems getting on.
Which one?
I can't remember the name of the one we was using before then.
Oh, Prism.
Yeah.
Yeah, Prism.
I had to use that if you, you know,
yeah,
so you can continue doing your live.
I did that once at the drag strip. It worked pretty well.
Yeah.
Once I figured out.
Lately, that was getting hard to get back on because prison wanted you to download the app and pay for it, so they were making it kind of hard to you know to turn on.
You have had as much work done to your. Whoa, hold on, poor Blue. Dude, what? Holy shit. Damn. Statue after pics, artificial lens. What? Oh my God, dude. That's crazy. And from a broken sternum from a go-kart? Dude. Holy Jesus. You're going nuts, man. That's a lot of crap. Dog, quit begging. No more sitting the ground. Go lay down. Jake, go lay out. I hate it when
you
dogs.
Got your puppy trying to eat your snacks.
Yeah, he's sitting there waiting for a piece of cheese popcorn to hit the floor. What hit the floor earlier?
Come on, Dad. You got to share with your puppy. Give him half of the bag.
Yeah, exactly. He's just wagging his tail. And oh, almost dropped there, Jakey. Too funny.
You say, quit teasing me.
Yeah, he is. How many people are in this? There's still 7. So yeah, this Thursday we're supposed to get another 4 to 7 inches of snow. And then by Sunday and Monday, the highs
Oh,
are below single digits.
you say that's this weekend or this week?
Thursday is when we're supposed to get the snow, more snow. And then by Sunday and Monday, the highs are like 5 and 6 for the temperature.
Damn.
That's not, yeah. Probably wind chills at 20 below zero throughout the whole day. It's crazy.
Hmm.
Can you
I
put
think I might go back in the direction of Florida.
Oh my God. MJI is cracking me up tonight. He said, David Martin, you're a welder. Can you put Ford Blue back together? He's like 100%.
Hmm.
We can make him the $6 million man. Better, stronger. We might have to call you Humpty Dumpty. I wonder if David Martin does that. Has he ever welded in roll cages? I don't even know what he welds. What do you weld, David, anyway, when you do welding? Is it like all kinds of miscellaneous crap or what?
The speaker done went out. The phone must have got hot. Yeah, it's sounding funny.
All right, I'll be back in a sec.
All right, y'all. I done took over Sublime's live stream now. Now you with Black Knight. We've been turning some music on party while you gone. Oh, you back.
Is that better?
Yeah.
My whole life, I don't ride motorcycles anymore because I go wild. I stay 4 wheels down with metal wrapped around my dumb ass. Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, I drive. I'm not going to say I drive. Right? Yeah, I guess I do drive aggressive. When I go out to ride for fun, I definitely put it to the hilt.
Sublime, what do you do? Roofing work?
Yeah. Well, I used to do roofing work,
Oh,
and I
okay.
work for a roofing company, but now I do very little roofing work and mostly estimates for the company. I had over $700,000. I had over $700,000 in sales for my company last year, and my average sale was probably around $3,500. So that tells you how many sales I had.
Wow.
I sell a lot for the company. I probably sell for 60 to 70% of our sales for our company is from me, somewhere around there. So yeah, I mean, I've been with it for 29 years.
Oh, okay.
And honestly, if they would have, I begged them to let me start giving estimates earlier than when I started, but they thought because I had a temper when I worked on job sites that it would translate into giving estimates. I told them, I said, guys, just give me a chance. I said, when you're working on a job, the job's already sold, and if somebody freaks out because of freaking the roof's pissing them off or whatever, that's different from, hey, sir, how you doing? Nice to meet you. I want your money. I'm not going to sit here and flip out on a customer that's trying to, approach our business for work. And as soon as I started doing that, when the Listerine bottle spills on the phone, MTI. But yeah, once I started doing estimates, man, I mean, I knew I would be good at it. It's not that hard. Once if you know what you're selling and you've been working on it for 20 plus years, I sure hope you know what the hell you're talking about,
Yeah.
So even though I do sales, I really don't consider what I do sales. I even tell my people when I give them estimates, I said, I know it seems like I do sales to you, but I'm really not. To me, I'm here to try to help you help your roof. Whether you want to do it or not, that's up to you.
Yeah.
When the Listerine
Do you sell a lot of the tin roofing now? Because I know when I stayed in North Carolina, they were just going into doing a lot of tin roofing than regular roofing. shingles?
Cedar only cedar. And we don't even install new cedar roofs. We just take existing roofs, cedar roofs, that are anywhere from 1 or 2 years old all the way up to 25, 30 years old. And we get up on the roof, do repairs, maintenance, and preservation. And we spray a chemical preservative on the roof.
Oh, okay.
That's what we do. And that's all we do. So, I mean, like I said, I've been with them for 29. They've been in business for 30. So I've been with them pretty much since he started the company.
Yeah.
iPhone got hot. Not mine. Although, is mine hot? No, it's actually not bad today. Not too bad. Never done one. Oh, that's what David was saying. He's never done a roll cage, but he's in the oil industry. Wow. That's pretty cool. So much knowledge, which makes it easy. Yes, very much, Mike. I mean, yeah, because I mean, when you've done the business in and out for 20 plus years, there's really not a whole lot you haven't seen. So usually any situation that comes up with any particular given customer, you know, I've seen some type of it before. I would say the worst thing from working on cedar roofs all these years is the damn bees, man. Just imagine being 3 stories up on a pitch like this, and freaking you accidentally step on a shake that's got 30 pissed off bees coming out at your ass.
Oh.
Yeah. Not fun. Or you got the mushroom attic vents and you go to nail a shake, you know, right by the vent, and you don't know they're in there, and all of a sudden you pound and boom, here they come out of the vent chasing your ass. And bees, let me tell you something. Bees 10, 15, 20 years ago, you leave them alone, they leave you alone, we're all good. These days, nowadays, man, dude, they're gangster, man. You freaking go in their hood and they're freaking coming at you. That's it. You don't even need to piss them off anymore. You just come too close, and they're like, no, you better start running, buddy.
No.
We know who get a loan from. Yeah, David. Make it work with all that oil, man. You should be rolling the dough. Oh, my phone died. I'm back. What's up, Joy Invader? Damn, there's still 8 people in here.
Huh?
I said there's still 8 people in here besides me and you. See what I'm chopping up?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's the good popcorn right there.
Yeah. My daughter's going to be pissed if I end up finishing this bag. But as my mom used to say, she'll get over it.
What, that was her bag or something?
Yeah. That's what she asked me to buy for her at the store.
Yeah, now you eating it up. Man, how bad is that?
It's not like it was the only Munchable I bought for her at the store. She's got the Ritz cheese crackers. She's got Cheez-Its. Got all kinds of stuff.
Yeah, but then you know when you eat something a day, they're gonna say, well, that's the one that I wanted the most, the one you ate. And you done bought all that other stuff. Just like the other day, I went home and I had went by and went and got something for the truck I needed. So I had my wife to pick me up. And my daughter she had ordered a pizza, right? She went to Little Caesars and ordered pizza and pizza bread. And I told her, I said, well, you know, when I come in, I said, I want me about 3 or 4 slices and some of that bread. She didn't want to give me none. And I'm like, wait a minute. But when I buy pizza, you eat my pizza up all the time. Like every week, I'm usually buying pizza for them. But you hadn't fit because I'm asking for 2 or 3 pieces. And the thing about it is I really didn't want it. I just was messing with her. So later on when I got released, she said, did you want some of the pizza? I said, no, because your mama done told you to go in there. You better give me some of that pizza. That's what done happened. But I was just messing with you just to see what you're going to say.
No, Fox. Have a good night, man. Yeah, my daughter's the same way. She don't like anybody touching her leftover pizza. Or full with everything. I wouldn't say full with everything, but they're full with a good amount of stuff. Well, I got some regular size Reese's down there. I actually bought a box of Twinkies for the first time in probably 15, 20 years, dude. About a month or two ago. They're not what they used to be. Oh, man. All right, what time is it? Sorry, 12:30. I guess I'll probably end it here.
All right.
Who's on tomorrow? Speed Act on tomorrow.
Hey.
You got Speed Act?
So what happened?
You gonna be on with Speed Act tomorrow?
You said
Ken?
that I live near the speed addict.
No, are you gonna be on his stream tomorrow?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I try to get on everybody's stream, just depending on if I'm, loading, unloading, or driving or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay. Well, yeah, I'm sure I'll see you there tomorrow then.
Okay. All right.
All right.
Well, have a good night.
All right, everybody else, have a good night, man. You guys, thanks for all coming in. Appreciate it. I guess it's a good thing that I'm ending this now. I'll save some of my stream other time that I've left for the this couple streams that I have left till February 18th. So you guys all have a good night,
Yeah.
man. We'll see you tomorrow probably.
All right, later, bro.
Take care, Ant. Stay in life, baby. Have a good
All
one.
right, later, bro. Stay in life.
All right, later. Take care, David. Everybody have a good night. Boss man, oh, you came in at the last second. You still there, boss man? I think everybody jumped out. Is people still here or no? Now watch, Ant would get pissed if I stayed on. Oh, boss man, you are here. Did you want to get up on the board on the panel thing? You want a link? I guess I'll run for a little bit more. Damn it, dog! Quit begging. Oh yeah, yeah. I was just about to shut it down, boss man. Yeah, I know, David. Right? So yeah, I guess I'll just shut it down. All right, I'll see you guys over in Ken's live stream tomorrow. Sorry, boss man, I was just shutting it down when you got here. Gotcha. Okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow over in Ken's live stream. You all have a good night.